Hello, and welcome back to the FDE Round 4 Top 32 bracket here at Orlando Speed World. We are very excited to bring today's competition to you guys. Sorry about the late start. Couple technical difficulties, but we are on the road and we are running now. Good as to go. Everything is on schedule as we thought. A little 30-minute late start there, but welcome back in, everybody. We're loading up into the blueprint now. We're going to be starting off with the top of our bracket. Yeah, we're going to have our first 8 drivers running up, so that's going to be the first quarter of it. Today is going to run quick. It's going to be fast. It's going to be gnarly. We're going to be switching over to that main scene here in just a moment as we get up to the blueprints. But go ahead and take a look at our course. We're going to be running today Orlando Speed World, Round 4, again here in the Pro Am at FDE Forza Drift event. A pleasure to have you all here. A big shout out to our sponsors, 9K Media, as well as Tay2 for all your tattoo aftercare needs. Make sure to use that NOVA10 promo code to get 10% off. A product that I do endorse and use myself. I love it very much. Just got a fresh 9-tails piece on my rib cage. I get a lot of ink, and I like to keep it hydrated. I like to keep it good to go, especially when I'm traveling. But welcome in, everybody. EDM Manji, I love you guys. Make sure to thumbs up the video. Make sure to hit the sub button if you're watching. I do appreciate it. Al Kirstimi, what's up? Kiko, what's up? We're loading into that blueprint right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our keys to victory. We'll look at our top 32 brackets so you guys can see what drivers are going to be coming in here first and in the lobby. We're going to be setting up quick. We're going to be running it quick, and we'll be up there in just a moment, so stay tuned. Take a look at that. Here we have Quasi and EDM Oven are going to be our first battle up. Very excited to see this. I believe we have both drivers here with us today. That top left of the bracket is what we'll be seeing first. We're going to jump into our keys of victory here, what the judges are looking for on the course here at Orlando. These are specific notes to the course, not at every course, but, you know, D-Cell Zone specific notes to the course. What's going on, Jordan? Smooth and snappy initiation, consistent angle on that outside zone 1. It's a long, open, sweeping zone. We want to see you eating it up, grinding it out. What up, Private? Brandy, good to see you guys. Welcome in. Everyone who's driving, everyone who's viewing today. Deep on inside clips 1 and 2. Obviously, through that transition, you want to get all up in there. Quick and precise transitions. We don't want to see those long, drawn-out, almost straighten up type transitions. We want to see these drivers snapping in there, clipping that zone. And then make sure to fill outside zone 2 completely. Same situation as outside zone 1. It's big, it's open, it's long. There's really no excuse. Drivers, do take note. Watch out for that bank. It's been cracking people. Got to be careful of that. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and we'll switch over to our main screen. Give me just a moment. Let these drivers all get settled in. Let them all up. You gotta. I'm herding the cattle. That's what this is. They call it the follow truck, but it's really the herding truck. What's up, Lils? Good to see you. Kim, good to see you. Mr. Elf, thank you for coming out. Go ahead and get set up here. And I'll pop over to our main screen in just a moment. We'll see, I believe it was Manji or Oven. Yes, EDM Oven or Manji. If you guys know him, he is the caster for EDM, MV Drift Mafia. Oh, let me go ahead and back my happy truck up here and get set up on the line. All right, we are good to go. Looks like we've got Oven on the line. I'm going to switch over to our main category where we're going to see the drivers' names, live updates of scores, and my beautiful face, of course. Welcome in, everyone, to Forza Drift Events, Round 4 at Orlando Speedway. This is our top 32 Pro Am bracket. We got Quasi up in the lead, EDM Oven up in the chase, starting strong today. Big shout out to our staff, Region Mob, Choot, and Shred It judging today. The drivers are on the line. Quasi getting comfortable. You can see them here on the left. It's going to be a little weird at start, but I'll have better angles for you in the competition. Steel, good to see you, brother. Drivers are on the line. Drivers are looking good. We're going to go ahead and start it up, guys. Any questions, lead them in. We're going to start running it. Welcome. I think I said round 4, Orlando Speed World, our first battle of the top 32 bracket. We're all anxious. Let's get it going. Nice long honk so these drivers can be ready. And we're off. We're off. Quasi in the lead. Oven in the chase. Ooh, a little bit of rubber banding there on that. But a nice launch from Quasi deep into outside zone 1. Oven not too far back. Just a car's length or two. Definitely a closable gap. Oven getting over that tag. Quasi getting over that tag. Both drivers getting in there into outside zone 2. Oven looking to close that gap. Quasi looking very, very smooth throughout this outside zone 2. There is that yellow line, and both drivers are across the line. Well, look at that. A wonderful battle to start it off today. A little bit of proximity there, but Oven still driving great. Quasi looking very smooth out there. That's how I like to see it. That's a battle. Oven's going to get his chance to lead this now. Quasi's going to be taking no game audio. My apologies. Let me go ahead and get that unmuted. There we go. Turn that backing track down. Turn that game audio up just a little bit. little bit of a delicate dance there. Okay, we have both drivers up here. Now, Quasi, so let me know if that's going to be too loud. It looks like I'm talking over it, so it should be okay. I'm going to take that down just a little bit, and we're going to continue on. All right, bet. All right. EDM, MV Drift Mafia, Oven, or Manji on the line for the lead. Quasi in the chase. Here we go. A little bit of that rubber banding there from Oven on a huge lead. Keeping it a little light on the angle, but a huge lead. Eating that zone all up. Quasi staying deep, staying steady. Not looking to close the gap, it seems. Both drivers grabbing the inside clip 1. Inside clip 2, both drivers no problem. Quasi gaining some ground in the transition. Outside zone 2, the final bitch. Looks like Quasi struggling to slow down a little bit here, but eating that angle up, pushing that transition. Oven laying down a beautiful lead through outside zone 2. Smooth and steady as she goes. Fantastic. Keep your eyes on the screen down there, guys. We're going to be seeing the leader of that battle in just a moment. Wow. What a way to start it off. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear it for Oven and Quasi. The pressure of being the first battle of the top 32 is a lot because, you know, getting knocked out in the beginning of the battle, nobody wants to see that. We don't want to see it for either one of these drivers. They're returning drivers, very involved. Oven cast for Street Masters, very involved in the sport. Great runs from both of them. I'm excited to see what happens. Excited to see who's going first on our first, or who's going through in our first battle. Could be an OMT too. I mean, we never know. Where's Luna fans at? We out here. We out here. That was a crazy lag. I saw that in the lead and the chase. And, you know, we have the challenge system. If Oven wants to get in there, or if, you know, Quasi wants to get in there and challenge something like that using footage of his own, or whatever the judges are going to call on that, we'll hear from them or maybe potentially about it. I'll check the judges chat now to see if we are hearing from them on that. Doesn't look like we have. It is OMT. OMT, OMT, all right, OMT, all right. We got the drivers back. I just disconnected. All right, guys, we're going to have to go for a quick lobby restart. My deepest apologies. Getting my apologies. I got a little flustered there. Was answering questions. My apologies. That was a little bit of crazy lag. We're going to have to restart the lobby on that. Big mess up there from your commentator. I was paying a little bit too much attention to chat on that. My apologies. I shouldn't have been answering questions. Should have been paying attention to the judges' chat. Bad Nova. My apologies, drivers. I know viewers, drivers, I'm sorry. We'll get right back in there as soon as possible. That's frustrating. Lobby needed a reset anyways. Potentially. Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, all right. We'll get it back going again. I'm really sorry to the drivers wasting time. We'll get back in there. Won't happen again today. Back in on the OMT. So basically nothing's happened so far. How do you do it, Jessica? What's up, Mikey? Mr. Sweets in here. Basically, we had an OMT in our first battle, so we're going to see that again. But nothing's happened yet. We don't have a winner from that first battle. We'll be jumping back in fresh lobby again, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Again, apologies to the drivers. It looks like we got everybody back in here. We're going to be jumping in ASAP. What's going on, Maker? How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, making sure I'm focused on the game here, making sure I'm ready to go, making sure I'm loading in properly. Do not want to miss that again. Feel like a real dummy. But we got it. We got it. We're back in. We'll have, it looks like Quasi was leading first, and Oven will be chasing again here at Orlando Speed World Round 4, Forza Drift events. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry to waste the driver's time, the viewer's time. We're back in. Had a little bit of a late start today due to some technical difficulties, but we got that rolling. All right, loading back up in. We're going to be taking it to it. Drivers loaded back in. I'll be happy as soon as this launches. As soon as we're driving again and we can run this again, I'll be happy. I've been well, brother. I've been well. It's been a great weekend. I was at, what's it called? Card Party Convention yesterday. Got to meet Poke Rev, one of the biggest names in Pokemon. That was insane. Got a pack signed by him. Filmed a vlog with my brother, who's in town, who lives in Arizona, but he's in town. He may be moving back to Cali, which is fucking sick. I missed him. And he's a goofball. We make great videos together. We have a lot of fun together. I mean, he's my brother. So, like, I'm like, dude, yeah, come back to Cali. Like, I'm all about it. Very excited. We're going to switch back to our main screen here in just a moment. So, it's been good, man. It's been a really good weekend. Got to go back to work tomorrow, but, you know, I love that, too. I stream at work on TikTok. If you guys have never seen me, check out the Poke Flight Club channel. I stream there 40 hours a week, live all day long. If you're chilling and you're bored, come hang out with me. All right, back into it. Forza Drift events. This is round 4, y'all. The Pro Am, Orlando Speed World, the top 32 bracket. We just had an OMT call for Oven and Quasi. Quasi's going to be back up on the lead. Oven's going to be back up on the chase. It's nice to see everyone. How we doing? Yeah, Johnny on the Street is my brother, not Johnny V. Don't get confused with that. Johnny V is the co-host. Johnny on the Street is my brother, Jessica. It was insane, Maker. It was awesome. YSS should be here. Fish is YSS right there in the lobby. We got Fish up in here today for sure, representing YSS. We got EDM being represented, which we got Oven here, and it looks like the drivers are up on the line, good to go. So let's get them out of here. Here we go. OMT. Oven with the launch on this one, smart. Quasi with a nice initiation, good speed, good angle into outside zone 2. Oven looking to keep that proximity, good angle, good angle. Looks like we got a wheel or rolling driver with Quasi and a controller driver on Manji, grabbing that outside zone 2, or I'm sorry, inside clip 2 into outside zone 2. Ooh, Oven getting very deep with it. Oh no, whoa, what? Okay. Okay, we may see some deliberation there from the judges for a moment. We may see maybe a challenge. Kind of interesting. I think they're going to go ahead and line up and run the second battle either way, and then they'll look at it as a whole. But we'll see what the judges have to say on that. I'm going to check judging chat, keep an eye on this, put myself in rewind. Not on T. Understood, understood. All right, they're back up. This time we'll have Oven leading and Quasi chasing. See how that ends up lining out. Kim, it's good to see you. Here we go. Thank you, Fish, for the announcement for YSS. A lot of teams representing. Feel free to shout out your team today. Cheer on your favorite driver. Oven with the launch into outside zone 1. Quasi up on him. Just about the same distance we saw between Quasi and Oven, with Quasi leading. Both drivers grabbing inside clip. Here's inside clip 2. Quick transition. Looks like Oven was able to grab some of it. They're into outside zone 2. Quasi staying on that door, but Oven setting a nice, stable, beautiful, chaseable line through there. A very nice lead from Oven there, but a very nice chase from Quasi after closing that couple card gap. I'm going to go ahead and switch us over to the bracket. We'll take a look at what we see here. Top 32 bracket, live updating. Thank you to Shreddit, Region Mob, and Chew in the background judging for us. And Shreddit especially for running all this data input, doing all this data input. It's how we see the live updates. So if you take a look at the top left of your screen, you see Quasi and EDM Oven sitting on top of each other in the bracket. We're about to see if the winner of this OMT here in just a moment, live updating. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for saying that. I got to make sure I'm in rewind. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we don't get kicked out the lobby this time. I'm going to keep playing with it because I don't want to get stuck in rewind neither. But, like I said, we're waiting on that line right there to see who's going to be moving on in the top 16. It's going to be moving quick and concise today. The gain on the outer zone, that's what I was saying, like closing that gap, you know, that was beautiful. The way Quaz was able, you know, finishing up in outer zone 2, he was right up on there on Oven, who just laid down a very nice and consistent lead all the way through, giving Quaz a nice and consistent time in the chase. We'll see how it lays out. We'll see how it lays out. Let me know in chat what you think. Remember to be respectful of everyone. Your opinion is welcome, but we don't want to see any shaming or aggression toward anyone else's opinion, right? Shouldn't see that. Everyone's entitled to one, but you shouldn't have a problem with anyone else's. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Looking great. Love to see it. EDM! Representing. And there it is. Moving on. Quasi, the first winner of our battle here in the top 32 at round 4. Orlando Speed World. Quasi taking it. Well driven from both drivers. Oven coming out to represent NV Drift Mafia. My man. Can't wait to be hosting Grassroots July 1st with you, Oven. Manji, excited for that, my brother. Thank you for coming out and giving us those battles. Good battle, good battle. So next up, we're going to see, it looks like Middle 7 and Striker on the DQ. So it looks like they didn't show up. So we're probably moving down to Letras and Only Fish. We're going to be seeing Letras leading with Only Fish chasing, waiting here on the line. Yes, it looks like they're filing in. Let me switch back over to our main scene here so you guys can see the drivers' cars. Check out those liveries. Shout out those artists and those painters because we do love you guys. We love the architects. We love the painters. We love the tuners. We love everybody behind it all making it happen. All right. Multiple people ghost lagging, disappearing in practice lobby. Interesting. We may have something going on with the servers today. We're going to find out. The judges will keep me informed here. Looks like they're discussing it as well. Sick way to start it. Well said, Steel. Looks like we got Fish on the line representing YSS. Looking good, brother. Looking good. Is that a super? Is that a super? Hey, thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you so much. And we'll definitely keep an eye out for that because if it is going to be off like that, obviously, to the point where we can't run a competition, we're not going to. There is Letras on the field again. Look at that black and green back there. That car is bright and shining. I like it. Both drivers on the field now. We got them up. Their names are down there in the bottom left. Let's send it. Couldn't use a new camera truck today. Luna, we got to get the tune on it still. Drivers are off. We have Letras leading. Fish is chasing. Nice entry into outside zone 1. Fish keeping good proximity. Letras with a great lead here. Going into inside clip 1. Both drivers grabbing it. Here's the transition. Nice and snappy inside clip 2. Both drivers grabbing some. Letras a little bit deeper. Outside zone 2. Here we go. Fish playing with it a little bit, adjusting. Letras trying to stay smooth and on the outside of that. Very nicely across the line. This is what we like to see. This is the cream of the crop, guys. The top 32 battled their way through 62 drivers last week to make it here. And here they are representing for themselves, for their teams, for the homies, whatever they got on their back. You know what I'm saying? We got Fish in the lead. Letras chasing this time with an intense run there. An intense run. All right, let's see what we got. Send these drivers. They're ready to go. There is that beautiful livery from Letras. We get to see it now. Here's our initiation from Fish. High speed, creating a gap. Letras with a nice initiation. There it is, closing a bit of that gap. You can see him getting closer. Both drivers touching that inside clip 1, going into inside clip 2. Bam, bam. Both drivers deep in there to that third hash mark. Outside zone 2, we're riding it. Letras trying to close the gap, trying to speed it up, but Fish keeping it consistent all the way across the line. Well done, driver. Some close battles there. Letras fighting the gap, but other than that, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We love to see it. I'm going to switch over to our top 16 bracket so we can see our driver updates live. All right, all right. I know top 16 is going to be gnarly, like Steel is saying. If this is what we're going to see in the top 32, top 16 is going to be ridiculous. Appreciate the advice, Kiko. Definitely keep an eye on that. Checking Judges tab. Right under where you see Quasi in the top left, you're going to skip a line, and then you see Letras. And there it is, Fish representing YSS, moving on to the top 16. Both drivers putting down an excellent show. Both drivers definitely deserving to be in that top 32. Today, Fish is going to be walking away with it. Tomorrow, it might be Letras, but today, Fish has got it. Congratulations, my friend. Moving on in the top 32 to meet Quasi up there. Next, we're going to have Mutant and Astro up on the line, with Mutant leading and Astro chasing. Let's get switched back over to our main scene so we can take a look at these liveries. I'll give that a try, Kiko. I don't want to jeopardize it. I'll give it a try. I don't want to jeopardize missing the run as of today, but I'm definitely going to take a look at that. That's a very good note. Thank you. Big Fish. Big Fish taking it for YSS in the top 32. Second battle. Mutant is up on the line. And that, is it, am I pronouncing it right? Is it Valino or Valino? I don't know. I don't know. Had to make the number one sweat a little bit. Hey, I feel you, Manji. You know what I'm saying? Get in there. Let it be known. You like, hey, Manji's in town. I like it, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that positive attitude nonetheless. That's an athlete right there. That's an esports competitor representing for the team. I love it, man. Good to see you. Astro on the line in that FD. Iceman. I like to see it. Drivers ready to go. Mutant Sins leading. Astro chasing. Here we go. Quick launch here. Mutant with it into outside zone 1. Astro staying on the door. Both drivers a little bit shallow in the entry there, but definitely picking up angle as we move into inside clip 1 off the bank. There's that clip. Both drivers grabbing it. Transitioning. Astro on it with that mirror transition. There's inside clip 2 to outside zone 2, and then it is a smooth ride and a gap gain zone for the chase driver here. Astro using that to his advantage, and there it is across the line. That's what we want to see. Well done. Mutant putting down a beautiful lead. Astro doing everything, getting in there with the transition on the mirrors, timing, getting in there with that zone chasing outside zone 2, because, you know, that's really, it's an opportune time to catch. It really, truly is. Delicious. Delicious. I like to see it. All right, we got Mutant up here chasing Astro in the lead. Drivers ready to send it. Let's see what we got here. Drivers are off. Follow Chuck able to get a good launch this time. Astro with the launch into outside zone 1. Good launch. Looks like maybe slight contact pulling him inside, but correcting for the angle quickly. Mutant pushing up on his door, putting a lot of pressure on Astro right now. There's the transition. Astro gaining some ground, but both drivers getting the clip into outside zone 2. Astro continuing to gain a little ground here. Mutant pushing for it. Astro with just a bit more angle because Mutant is trying to close the gap here, and both drivers across the line. That's some battling, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing strategy. I'm seeing battling. This is exactly what we're here for. Thank you, drivers. This is what we're here for. I love it. I love it. Let's switch over to our bracket to see who's going to be taking that. Let me see. Where are we at here? Where's it at? There it is. Switch over to our bracket to see who's going to be taking it between Mutant and my man Astro. Beautiful driving, guys. Beautiful driving. Take a look at these here. Down there under the one and only Fish, you can see in the top left, we have a versus, and there's an empty box between Mutant and Astro. That's where we're going to see it. That's where we're going to see it. Zuma, what's up? Drifts, thanks for being here. Rain, love ya. Mutant, you guys should see Mutant right now flicking those wheels back and forth, wanting to know what that call's gonna be. I know what that feeling's like. Mutant just sitting there waiting to see, did I make it? Did I get him? Do I got it? I know what that feels like. Anxious. That's why we do it. That feeling right there, I'll tell you what, that's why a lot of these drivers are out here today. They're chasing that feeling right there, that shakes, that anxiousness, that nervousness. It's real. There's no money on the line. I mean, glory, sure. Pride, sure. But that's what it is, right? To each individual. S2SA in the house. What up? Good to see you guys out here. Good to see you guys out here. There's our update. Astro is going on to the top 16. My man laying it down for the team today. We love to see it. Some great driving from both Mutant Sins and Astro. Great battles. No upsets there. Both drivers laying it all out. I hope they feel good about them. We felt good about watching them, and we appreciate them all the same. Congratulations, Astro, on moving in. Next up, I think we have a gnarly matchup here, guys. Our returning champion, AOM Gambit, versus Chasing Doors. Very, very excited to see how this battle is going to go. It's an important one because if Gambit is knocked out in this run here, that's it. You know what I mean? Our bracket's going to continue without the previous champion of round 3. So we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got here. He's got a lot to hold up. He's going to fight his way all the way to the top of the bracket like everyone else. But Chasing Doors has a big opportunity here. We know Chasing Doors. There is a name for that already out there, but a big opportunity to make a name for themselves by taking Gambit down here, and Gambit, of course, having to defend. There's Chasing Doors in that beautiful FD. We've seen it before. The green S2SA, green FD. We'll see what Gambit in the Stangarang, I do believe. We'll see him pull up here in just a moment, getting the tires warm. It sounds like AOM Gambit will be leading first, and we'll have Chasing Doors chasing, of course, in that natural chase position. There's Gambit in the Stangarang. We love to see it. All right, drivers are on the line. Drivers are ready. Let's send them. Drivers are off. Gambit with a quick launch. Chasing Doors keeping up, though. Here we go, looking for a nice initiation. Gambit going out a little bit wider. Chasing Doors was inside, but pushed it out on the outside there. You saw him cross over the line. Here we go, off the bank, over inside clip 1. Looks like Gambit got it. Chasing Doors just outside it a little bit. Inside clip 2, outside zone 2. Chasing Doors looking to close the gap here. Gambit smooth and consistent in the lead. There it is across the line. Chasing Doors following him right through. And here's what's important we saw. It looks like Gambit's car may be a little bit faster, and that's what I saw. At least I'm going to go into my opinion here. So what'll be interesting is seeing Gambit now having to Chasing Doors through in that faster platform. What's that going to look like behind the FD? Is Chasing Doors going to have the run of the course today? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's an interesting matchup and a nice battle. Yes, certainly. The wheel has advantages in certain zones. Controllers have advantages in certain situations like transitions and whatnot. But wheels certainly have advantages in certain zones as well. But we see that matchup changing here now with Chasing Doors leading and Gambit chasing. Here we go. There we go. Drivers off the line. Nice and stable start. But here we go. Chasing Doors quickly accelerating down the line. And there is our throw. Gambit looking clean in it. Chasing Doors clean in it. Deep in the zone for the lead. Coming off the bank. Ooh, we saw Gambit get in there. Did Chasing Doors get in there? It was close. There's that outside zone, or inside clip 2 into outside zone 2. Looks like Gambit is struggling a little bit to slow the car down. Chasing Doors setting the pace here with his advantage on that. And they finished door to door with some contact. Follow Truck had some contact there too, but it was after the line, it did seem. I mean, that'll be up for the judges to call. I'm going to keep an eye on the judges' chat. We're going to take a look at the top 32 bracket and see if a decision comes up. In the meantime, we saw our first bit of contact, guys. We saw our first bit of contact. All right, now for this one, keep your eyes on the top right between AOM Gambit and Chasing Doors. Those are the two drivers we just saw. So it's going to go, full left side over the right side. And that's where we're at now with AOM Gambit, Chasing Doors at the top. Looking to see if we have any notes from the judges. We're sitting there waiting for that box to fill in. And there it is. The bracket has updated. AOM Gambit defending his title, coming back, looking to take another win at FDE. Chasing Doors putting up a beautiful battle, knowing what they were going into up against the champion. put on a fantastic show chasing doors. Nothing to be ashamed of there. We appreciate the battle. We appreciate you coming out here, putting your time in for qualifying, putting your time in for the comp today. I know it's a gut shot. I've been there, but thank you. And congratulations, Gambit, looking to defend today, looking to send his way up there. Is there going to be a driver out here today to stop him, or is he going to be taking another championship? What do you guys think? Let me know. What do we got? Well done from both drivers. I think we're going to be popping out of the convoy now and grabbing our second round. So give me just a moment. We're going to jump into some of our track promos. Don't want to quit just yet. Let me make sure. Check with my judging chat. Jumping into a track promo. I believe we are. Oh, no, we do have some more battles up. We do have some more battles up. So let me jump to our main screen. We're not jumping out yet. Good thing we did not there. What's going on, Joe? Deadpool, good to see you. Good to see you. We have drivers. Fantastic. Thanks for the update, Shreddit. Saw that there. We have Jordan up on the line. So we got one more battle, I think, in here. One more battle with Jordan and Dills on the line. Jordan leading. Daddy Dills chasing the Jordan. The names are over there if you want to catch them in-game down the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Let's send it, guys. Drivers are off the line. Jordan leading here. Dills chasing. Initiation right into outside zone 1. Jordan looking very smooth. Dills keeping that proximity close. Here we go off the bank into inside clip 1. Both drivers getting a healthy chunk into the second, third hash mark. There's inside clip 2. Both drivers. Dills really getting in there. Into outside zone 2. A smooth and steady finish. A nice follow. Nice tandem we're looking for here. And that is exactly what these gentlemen just gave to us. Beautiful across the line. That's what we love to see. Stable, beautiful lead from Jordan. Amazing chase in there from Dills, bringing it up in the rear. They're going to be switching positions, and I do not want to be a judge right now. This next run better have some differences, or it is going to be a tough call for them. Let's go. This time we're going to see Dills in the lead with Jordan chasing. All right, here we go. Settle down now, class. We're off. All right, Dills has got the lead opportunity here. A little bit of a smack there, but we're good to go. There's the launch in outside zone 1. Dills with a fast launch, nice flick initiation. Jordan coming in right on his door, leaving no room, putting a lot of pressure on. There's that inside clip touch. Looking for inside clip 2. There it is. Jordan going deep, just like Dills did in his chase, kind of mirroring that same thing there, and then into outside zone 2. Very nice proximity on this. Jordan keeping it, trying to match that angle, and then, oh my God. Oh my God. Both of you. Fantastic. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Neither of you have anything to be ashamed of. That was gorgeous. But what do you expect? I mean, we're here in the top 32. This is the top 32 drivers of 62 people came out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of good drivers were in that list, guys. Believe this or not, 82 was the qualifying cutoff point. That is so high. In the mid-80s is the cutoff point. We're looking at extremely talented individuals out here. Even the guys that are not going to be moving on today might just be on an off day. I've seen all these guys rip. I'm excited to see it. Right under AOM Gambit, we're looking at Jordan and Dills on the bracket. Top right, looking to see what name fills in there. Honestly, Rain, I think it does stand up for one of the best runs we've seen so far of the night. I mean, we haven't seen many, but still gorgeous. Crispy tandies. Nothing like a fried chicken tandy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like a fried chicken tandy. Or for my British folk, you know, some chips and, you know, some fish and chips. You know, a little bit of fried fish. Fish tandies? Fish tandies? They're probably not called that. That's weird. I take everything back. Let's just wait for the announcement. Oh man, I'm excited to have you guys here. Demi, shouting out the boy. No, big shout out to Demi. Really stepped up to the plate today. We had some technical difficulties. Demi offering to drop from the comp and help out with staff, which I love. My man earned his way into qualifying, but was ready to give it up to help out for the betterment of the community. So honestly, big shout out to Demure for that. That was amazing. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I meant that, and I won't forget that. Waiting for that driver update. Going to be a tough call. I'm checking judges chat because it could potentially be an OMT. So I'm checking judges chat now. Quick review. They're just in a quick review, guys. Give us a couple moments. Whew. Tension is real. Building the top 16 today. Unfortunately, we did have some drivers not show. What's OMT? So OMT stands for a one more time. And when that happens, knockout elf, that's when the runs were so good that the judges want to see the whole thing again. They can't make a decision. Basically, either the mistakes were equal or they were equally perfect, but basically a tie. In which case, in that scenario, you just run the whole thing over again. The first runs don't count. You set it back up. Leader leads again. Chaser chases again. Both runs happen again because they're looking for a difference. Sounds like I got to show up tonight. Yes, you do, brother. Yes, you do. So that's what a one more time or an OMT stands for, Elf. Thanks for asking. That's a good one. Or some other acronyms you guys might hear today. DNF stands for did not finish. It's basically like a disqualification. Say the car spins out or makes a gnarly contact or straightens out and leaves the drift. That's going to be classified as a DNF, a did not finish. You better, says Manji. Soup, I love it. Thank you for throwing the love and luck out. And we have it. Jordan has got it with that gnarly chase. He was on the door there. It looks like it probably was proximity. I don't know. But, you know, basing from what we saw in that first run, probably proximity that ended up being the deciding factor because both runs were excellent. But Jordan was up in there, stayed close, stayed on the attack, and it's carrying him into the top 16. We like to see it. Congratulations, brother. I think we're popping out for our second convoy, guys. Checking the judges chat for anything other than that, and then we'll be moving on. Absolutely fantastic. Looks like it. Unless, no, we've already had Quasi run. I think we're good to go. Let's go. Jordan moving up. Never let your girl say DNF. Well, yeah, you're in a bad spot. Hey, she said it was average, bro. She said it was average. That's all I need. Good. Just confirming with the judges we are moving on. Yes, we are. All right. Awesome, awesome. We're going to jump into the track showcase, guys. Give us just a couple minutes. We're going to run through some promos. I can answer questions. We could be social. We could chat it up and chill during these times. We're basically having to come out of the blueprint, grab the rest of the drivers because there's a limit to how many drivers we can take in. We have the top 32 today, which means we have 32 drivers. The limit to how many drivers we can take in these convoys is 12. I myself need to be there. Shreddit needs to be there. Maybe a couple other staff members from time to time. So our limit is around 8 to 10 actual drivers we can take into this map at a time. So we're going to have to do about 3 to 4 full convoy runs as we run through it. Plus, you know, we have the battles and everything. So right now we're popping out to grab the rest of the top 32. I think it probably only need to be 2, 3 for this. And then it'll move really quickly as we're moving into the top 16. Top left, or is it, yeah, bottom left? Am I right or am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'll flip over. We'll go check it out. Keep my eye on the game here. Top 32 bracket. Let's bring that back up, and we'll take a look at, looks like, who's all coming in with us today. Thank you so much, Late. Thanks for being here. Shouting some love out to his man, Born. I love to see the support. That's what this is all about. That's why we broadcast it. Show the boys off. So next up, it looks like we're going to have Mons Pie, Kiko, Digital Threat, Luna, Kill All Tires, Snader, Drez Claw, KR's coming in, Chase, Born Sideways, Zuma, and Dead. So I think actually it's going to go Chase, Born Sideways. We're going to see the finishing part of the top right because we still have those battles, right? Chase and Born Sideways and Zuma and Dead. And then we're going to probably also pull in bottom left, Mons Pie, Kiko, Digital Threat, Luna, maybe Kill All Tires as well. Looks like he's in the convoy, so yeah, he'll be coming with us. Wonderful. Almost filled, almost ready to go into our next one. Take a look at some of our promos. Big shout out to Play Pro, J-Drifts 9K, 9K Media for putting these together for us. Also, a massive shout out to one of my personal sponsors here is Cosnova, the streamer. Tay2, a beautiful aftercare product. You guys can, tattoo aftercare product. You guys can check out. I use it. I met them through one of my streams. Awesome people. Company starting out, FDA approved. If you guys get tats, you got ink, you know about Aquaphor, you know about oils, aftercare and treatment. This stuff is foam-based, amazing, FDA approved, water-based, goes on, keeps you hydrated. And I live in Cali. It's dry. This stuff's awesome. It's basically designed for like traveling. Say you're going somewhere and you get a tattoo and you want to take the pen with you and everything. It's perfect stuff. If you want a discount code on that, check it out. They're running a discount code for me with Nova 10 and a Pride discount code this month. So check that out down in the description. They're linked up. Getting our bracket, getting our convoy ready. It looks like we're only missing one driver and we're going to be taking off in just a second. Track showcase. Take a look at the driver's perspective of what they're going through today. S2A for life. Big shout out to the team showing up today. S2, SA, YSS, EDM, MV Drift Mafia, you know, D2DA. Everybody coming out. I appreciate it. If there's already any Redline boys out here today, any Full Lock boys out here today, it's good to see you. Did I misspell it? Well, we got S2SA and we got D2DA. We got it all. Sorry, just keep my eyes on the screen so I don't miss our launch. Don't want to drag these drivers' time out. I already done missed one. I ain't missing another. Take a look at our seasonal rankings right now. Shout out the boys who've been coming out to every single round, getting those points on the board. Looking to get that seasonal championship title. No, go back. Be launching any minute. Man, I should have got a second coffee. I don't know what I thought. I was gonna be cool without the second coffee. I was like, nah, just drink water, man. You'll be fine. Nope. But I'm going to. I'm going to, man. I know, Fish. I'm a disgrace. I love Fish's response. I am not good. All right, guys, sorry about the holdup. We had a PI not matching, so basically that's like a car score not matching to what it was submitted as on the inspection sheet. So the judges are doing a quick check over on that. That's what's taking a moment. Just a heads up. Sorry about that, but we got to take it seriously. He said, great then. He is great. Hell yeah, I had to hit a little elevation, you feel me? A little bit of that get right. That little, oh, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Proceeding on. Fresh is good. It's my money and I want it now. No, stop it. Stop it. What do you guys think about Orlando Speed World? I've driven it quite a lot the last 3 weeks. Really like the course. I really do. I know the bank's crazy, but I like it. I like it. It's wicked. It's momentum. It's on the edge. It's got a thing. It's got a hard part, you know? I like that about a course. Gives you an edge because you can get in there and you can practice the hell out of it and not be worried about the one section that everybody else is worried about. Takes a lot of effort. It's all your time, but it's worth it. That's how I always looked at it. I'm the type to put in, I just burn it into my brain, burn the muscle memory in 250, 500 hot laps, whatever it took the week leading up to it, which a lot of you guys are already doing it. Easy 250, 500 hot laps. If you've done 2 or 3 lobbies for 2 or 3 hours, you've probably done 250, 500 hot laps. What's up, Yon? How you living? How you living? How you living? We're waiting for some PI checks, but we got our next group going in to finish up the top 32. We're not finishing it up. We'll have one more convoy after this. Going in for basically the 2/3, finishing it up. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. We have 3 groups left to go. We're entering group 2. There's Shredded. Take a look at the judging chat, see if we have any information. Nope, we're being chillin'. We're being chillin'. About ready to launch, I'd assume. Thank you to everyone for coming out to Forza Drift events, FDE Round 4 in the Pro Am Orlando Speed World. All these drivers made it through qualifying last week, battling their way through 62 different drivers. The cutoff point ended up being 82 for the qualifying score, which is nuts. That's high as hell. These drivers are talented as shit. Like, we've already seen 4 wicked battles, but some really wicked ones already. Some really close calls. 1 OMT in our first round. Top tier professionals. They make me sweat. I want to compete, but I mean, getting to watch these guys, I definitely have to put the time in. Got to put the time in. That's how you get better. Seat time, baby. Seat time. Some will disagree. Here we go. We're entering the event. We're pulling into the second convoy. The battles will be up here in just about 2 to 5 minutes, as long as this blueprint takes us to load up. And we're running it, y'all. We're running it. Take a look at our bracket currently. What battles we've seen so far. Who's up into the top 16 so far. Looks like we've got Quasi, Fish, Astro, Gambit, and Jordan taking spots in the top 16 so far, with everyone else under them still to battle. Very excited to see it. Chase is going to be leading first, with Born Sideways returning competitor up in that Chase spot first up. Gotcha, Jan not driving this round. Gotcha. I mean either, Jan. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Let me get back over to a promo. Stop staring at this static stuff. Give me 2 minutes. Your blueprint just launched. We're getting in there. Give me a moment while I get the big truck set up. We'll get it running. All right, it's Luna, Dead, Snader, Digital Threat, Kill All Tires, Kiko, Zuma, Mons Pie, Chase, and Born Sideways coming into this heat. Big shout out to our track architects, D-Rock, Shred It. Dak's been putting in a lot of work over on the Team Rev side for the FDE tracks and courses and blueprints. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. We're getting set up for our first battle. Got to get this big old truck out there. All right, like I said, we're going to have Chase up leading and Born Sideways chasing. Time for the main screen. Time for the action. Born Sideways in that Spec R. Oh, my God. Chase is in a Spec R, too. Wait till you see this. We got Spec R, YSS, Spec R versus Spec R. This is going to be amazing. All right, Chase is leading. Born Sideways will be chasing. Naturally. Love to see it. You can see him in the bottom left if you want to catch those drivers' gamer tags. And there it is. There's that livery we're used to seeing. All right, drivers are warm. Let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. They're off. Chase with the lead. Born Sideways in that chase position. Spec R versus Spec R. Here's our initiation outside zone 1. Chase looking good, right in the middle of the zone. Born Sideways trying to grab the same angle, but good on proximity. There's that inside clip 1. Inside clip 2. Chase going way outside. Don't know if he grabbed it. Born definitely grabbed. Oh, no. Born catching some straight in there on the follow. Chase riding outside zone 2 all the way through. Not good, not good. But, guys, it's not over. Check it out. There's a second battle in drifting. Now Born has a chance to lead. Anything can happen. It's not over. We could see Chase straighten up, God forbid. Not trying to jinx that. But you know what I mean? From Born's perspective, no reason to give up now. They're still open the wind. He's still got that lead to perform for us. So we'll see the change there. Now Born leading. Chase chasing, ironically. Here we go. Born with a very fast initiation into outside zone 1, keeping it deep. Some nice angle. Chase looking to close that gap with amazing angle. Really surging on him there. Born getting the clip. Chase getting deeper in the clip. Inside clip 2. Don't know if Chase was able to grab that due to the smoke. Born getting it for sure. Outside zone 2 here. Oh no, some contact. Chase surging a little bit on Born, making some contact in the door there. Born keeping it deep though. Keeping it stable across the line, not letting that contact affect him. And that's why I said we need to keep an eye on the second run. No need to go, oh, it's over, because based on that, who knows now? We saw some contact, or at least what I thought. Maybe I could be way off. I'm just, I'm commentating here. I'm not judging today. But who knows? We'll see how that stacks up. We have right under Jordan in the top right. You see Jordan Foe. Right under his name, there's a blank spot between Chase and Born Sideways. That's the spot we're watching right now. Who's going to be taking the win on that? Are the judges going to rule an OMT? Are the judges going to give it to one of them? It's up in the air. Let's find out. Okay. Dead creeping up to the line for the next battle. Oh, yep, Zuma and Dead will be up on the next one, getting ready just in case he is pulled up. Because 3 things can happen here. Chase can take it. Born can take it. Or it can be rolled in OMT a one more time where we see the battle, basically a tie, and we run it immediately over again to decide a winner. I feel that late. Hey, but that's great. That's a good problem to have. So many teammates, you got so many to remember. That's a good problem to have. How you doing, Hayden? Welcome into FDE. We got Pro Am round 4 waiting for an announcement here for our battle in the top 32 between Chase and Born Sideways. 2 Spec Rs too. Fast platform. It's a fast platform. I think we can all agree. I'm going to check the judges chat. I think we got a call. Potentially. Thank you so much, Manji. Big shout out. I think Shreddit put this one together. I can't really take any credit. I think we may. I see Bourne lining back up. We don't have an official announcement. Haven't seen a judge's call yet, but they're lining back up, guys. I think we have an OMT. I think we have an OMT. Let's pop back over to our main. It looks like we do. It looks like we do. OMT is on the board. We're going to see those drivers run it again. And you see that, even with a straighten out there, it wasn't over for Bourne. We saw some stuff go down. So now we're going to see it again. Chase is leading. Bourne is chasing. Here we go. And we're off. Chase with the initiation. Bourne, close follow here. It's going to be a good launch. Chase throwing into outside zone 1. Bourne right on his door. And there's a bit of a surge there from Chase going into inside clip. Both drivers grabbing it. Bourne a little bit deeper. There's the transition. Bourne getting it. Don't know if Chase was able to flip the car around fast enough to grab that clip. Definitely landing in the outside zone 2, though. And riding with some really nice speed and angle on that back tire. Bourne doing everything right there on the door, running a great chase. That's a battle we like to see. Absolutely wonderful. I'm glad to see the OMT. I'm glad to see that. You know, that's the best scenario. A bad run, OMT, both drivers get a second chance. Both drivers lay down some really nice judgeable runs. All right, we're going to have Bourne leading this time. Chase, obviously, chasing. Let's see what we got. All right, Bourne is off on initiation. Chase trying to stay with him with that quick launch in the first one. We saw that. There's the initiation to outside zone 1. Chase coming in at a good speed, but not matching that. And there's the surge we saw. Chase diving in. Bourne missing that clip. Chase just grabbing the inside of it. Bourne getting the clip. Chase getting the clip into outside zone 2. Looking much better finishing up this lap here. Closing the gap. Checking it up just a little bit. Bourne staying very smooth on that outside back tire on the line, and they are across. Very nicely done, gentlemen. That's drifting. That's drifting, baby. Oh, my God. This makes it... It sucks hosting for one reason. I don't get to compete. But when they drive like this, when I get to see this, it makes it all worth it. This is a beautiful show, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, drivers, for honing your skills and doing this for us today. I don't think enough people really like it. It's the drivers, too. You know what I mean? They're the one putting in the real hours. I mean, the staff is, and I love my guys, but these drivers are too. That's crazy. Let's switch over to the bracket and see if we have a call. Sorry, I'm just like, wow. It's bound to be close. It's got to be. I mean, both drivers just laying down sick leads, sick chases. Proximity being a factor a couple times, angle being a factor a little bit here and there, but for both of them, I think, if I recall correctly. I mean, I'm not a judge, so don't take me seriously. We love our guys, man. We love our guys. So right under Jordan's name now, as we saw earlier in the top right under Jordan, we see that blank line. That's where we're going to see the decision, where we're going to see Chase or Bourne going through. More than likely one of them this time. It's going to be a hard call, but I don't think it's going to come down to, you know, the first one was an OMT due to a bunch of mistakes, some contacts, some straightens. This one was some clean runs, some clean battles. So this one I think they're going to be able to make a call on. They may be watching some replays and maybe taking their time with this one. It's going to be close. We'll see what happens. Both returning drivers, I do believe I know we've seen Bourne in quite a few rounds. I believe we've seen Chase in a couple now. So I appreciate you both for being out here again. Check on judges chat, see if we have any information coming up, potential OMT. Still waiting. Judges haven't officially ruled OMT yet. Chase's first FDE. Okay. I was going to say, like, maybe I'm mixing him up. Oh, it's Chasing Doors. I'm mixing him up. Well, Chase, welcome in, man. What a performance on your first event. What a performance. Either way it goes. Because you could take this, move into top 16. Even if you don't, fantastic, brother. Welcome to have you here, bro. Definitely a solid driver. That's why I was like, he looks like he drives like he's been here before. Well, hell yeah, man. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. My name's Nova. We'll get to meet. I'm always in the post-comp stuff. I'm always hosting lobbies throughout the week. I'll definitely get to meet you soon. Looking for that update. I'm checking Judges chat right now, guys. Okay. They're reviewing. It was a close one. Those were tough battles. Look at that. Tough battles. Taking on a veteran, too, Chase. Nothing to shake your head at. Born's a vet. He's a skilled driver. We can all agree. Well, I don't want to speak for anyone, but I can vouch for the guy. He's a fantastic driver and a good, cool dude. Where are we going? What do we got? Born is protesting. Thank you very much, Luna, for the information coming in from the driver's side down in the driver's lounge. Thank you very much. Looks like we have a protest coming up. So what happens generally is the judges will pop into the driver's chat and be like, hey, look, here's what happened. Here's the winner. I don't think they do much explaining. It's just kind of like giving the drivers a heads up so they don't have to wait the extra 15, 20, 30 seconds for that to hit stream. And in that time, when that was announced, it looks like Born called potentially a contest. You have a challenge, in which case, you know, the drivers each have a challenge during the comp they can use to protest a call when submitting footage or potential proof. So photographs, footage, things like that. So it looks like we might be waiting on a call there. I'll check Judges chat, see what we got. Reviewing, watching driver footage. Exactly, yep. So that is what's going down. We're waiting on a contest here, and we'll see how that turns out. So in that situation, the judges are going to look at whatever footage, whoever contested it is then, you know, submit footage of whatever they're contesting. The judges take a second look at it. We basically agree to take a second look at it, and if that footage affects the decision, then so be it. If it doesn't change the decision, then so be it. The agreement is just to take a look at it and consider it in the decision again. So hell yeah, let's see what we got. We're waiting for a call on that. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, any drivers who are fresh with the handbook, I believe it's once. You get one challenge per qualifying and one challenge per like top 32 battles. So with everybody has one just kind of chilling in the range. And that's why it's a good idea for these drivers to record their runs, or if you're on Xbox, have that instant replay feature set up or that record feature set up so that you can reference those if you feel like, oh man, you guys didn't see this or that happened. That's exactly what the challenge is for. Like if something happened with desync and we didn't see them clip you or clip the wall, but you have the clip, the judges need to see it. Call the challenge if you think you got it based on that and submit the footage. And the judges will take a look at it and take that into consideration because this is a video game. We're doing the best we can, but it's a video game. And, you know, desync happens where all of us all over the world, UK drivers, people, you know, even further out, people over here on the West Coast or, you know, the US and whatnot, Canada, everybody. So we got stringent connection and we work with what we got. Talking through a lot of this. I don't want to leave. I know it's been static on the bracket screen, but I don't want to leave, you know what I mean, in case we get our decision. I want to know exactly when we get it. Judges are looking at it now. I just checked the chat. They're deliberating a little bit, which they don't do a whole lot of because it's all based on scores and numbers anyway. Basically, there's 5 different categories they are looking for in these runs, and then there's points associated with those runs to a total, averaged out, scores, bam, bam, bam. Or not necessarily averaged out. I don't think they even do that. I think that's more qualifying. In the battles, it's just this guy, that guy, this guy votes, right? Just like they do in FDE, or FD. Ha! I'm so close, so used to calling it that. Apologize for the hold up. This is what it's like when you got crazy close. Those were close battles. We're gonna see a lot of this. It's the best drivers, so the least amount of mistakes, the craziest. And when we do see a mistake, it's gonna be gnarly, because the amount of pressure on these guys sometimes, you know, to represent, to come back, to do it again, to place. You know, you win, and that's great for a week, but then it's like, is he gonna do it again? Can he do it again? There's pro licenses on the line. All the drivers finishing in the podiums throughout the Pro Am will be offered a pro license at the end of the season, as well as some top qualifiers, some drivers that the staff really think showed excellent behavior on the course, excellent skill work, but maybe weren't able to place in there due to whatever, what have you. But like I said, even some top qualifiers throughout the season are going to be offered those pro licenses to make sure we have enough drivers for that pro category, because we definitely don't want to see any shortage of that and limit ourselves. But we also don't want it to be kind of like walk-on. It is the pro. It is the professionals. I'm a dumbass. All right, I'm going to check in on judges chat and see what we got here. They're still deliberating a little bit. I think when it comes to footage, they have to deliberate, right? Because you can't just like, well, I guess you could. I haven't done it yet. I think next season I'll be the one in the judging booth, and Shred It might be the one up here hosting, or I might still be hosting Pro Am or Pro. We'll see. That's still kind of all up in the air. A lot of things could happen with that in the meantime that could be awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, take your time. Make a proper decision. That's what we're here for. We don't want to see anything rushed. We want to see it fully. I mean, this is a judge sport, guys. It's already tough in that aspect, so we don't want to see it rushed. Take your time, Shred It, Region, Shoot. Thank you for being here. Get a correct call, because that's what we'd rather see. Go ahead and take a look at our track showcase today. We can pop away from the bracket for a moment. I'll keep an eye on the course. If I see drivers moving, I know we have an answer. So I'll pop over to the bracket as soon as I see any commotion on the track. But for now, we'll keep a little something going on the screen. Yeah, we don't want to keep it too static. Or maybe we'll get like a, you know what we'll do? We'll bring the bracket in above one of these promos, and we'll lighten it, make it opaque so you can see through it, and watch the promo behind it. Should have done that already. Look at that, thinking on the fly. That'll be tight. That'll be tight. Okay. They're going in. It's important. That's why we chose these guys. I'm glad they care this much. That's why I trust them. Thank you, Manji. We appreciate you saying that. EDM Oven, everyone. Check him out on Twitch. He's hosting he's hosting all Street Masters events throughout the seasons. We'll be hosting together come July 1st for the Grassroots Joint. It's a joint series we run together with EDM and Street Masters. So FDE and Street Masters together run Grassroots. That's going to be July 1st. Make sure to check that out, because you guys need to get qualifying submitted to the Street Masters Discord. Qualifying runs submitted early, because they grade those in a pretty awesome format. Basically, they get all the qualifying out of the way, and then we're going to be streaming the top 32 just like this format. So make sure to get those into them so they can get them graded if you're interested in being in that competition, because I think that's like 3 weeks away. I don't know if the submissions are up yet. They may not be, but definitely keep your eyes peeled, because I know they're running all the time. I think they have comps going on right now. I think they just finished up pro, and they're going into their 4th category. So that's amazing. Excited to see it. Feel free to update us on any details, EDM Manji. Feel free to shout it out. Feel free to talk about it. Looks like we got some drivers moving. We're going to pop back over to the bracket and see what we got here. I think we might have an answer. I think we might have a driver moving on. What do we have? Nothing yet. Okay. I'm going to take a look at judges chat. I saw cars moving. It got real. And the design comps, of course. Yes, the concourse competitions that Street Masters throws on are gnarly. You guys can submit liveries of your own, liveries of your favorite creator. Keep in mind, if you're submitting another creator's livery, you are going to need to attach their gamer tag so we can credit them. But it's an awesome thing. They call it the concourse contest, the Street Masters concourse. Amazing event. One of my team members, Dak, has already taken a podium over there with some really cool in-game prizes, wheel spins, even getting to select cars, like literally any car you want in the game. And Turn 10, they're working in tandem with Turn 10, like literally, or Playground Games, Playground Games, literally the developers, to give you in-game prizes. It's so cool. Check out Street Masters. Again, July 1st, we'll be running Grassroots, and they're always running different specs and the Concourse Paint events, virtual drifts, everybody over there, Initial, Oven. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Nah, Chase, dude, you've been killing it out here today, bro. Don't even come in here like that. You've been killing it. You're going up against a vet today. It's your first time out here at FDE. You put on some beautiful runs. Literally so good, we're sitting in a challenge, right? They were that close. So I'm excited to see it. I did see the showcase this morning. We got it linked down in the Discord. Big shout out to 9K Media for being here. That's J Drifts 9K in the chat if you guys haven't met him. Most of y'all probably know this fool. What's up, brother? Yes, we saw it. We got it reposted. Looks super sick. Excited about it. We had a Destiny 2 post. We had a Cyberpunk post update today too. So a lot going on in the gaming world. We're looking for that update here. Chase, you're doing a fantastic job, bro. Your best is all that anyone can ask of you. What's good? What's good? Shout out to Mr. J Drifts and congratulations on that little baby drifter making clones out here. Starfield looks epic too. That's true. That's going to be that big MMO, right? I'm all about some big space adventures, bro. Let's get lost. You feel me? Oh, Jay. Oh, God. There he goes. Waiting for our update here. Looks like it's going to be an OMT. Hold on. Looks like the drivers are on the line again. Drivers are on the line again. It looks like we might have an OMT here. Let me come back to my main screen. I think we do. They're running. They're running. The cars are up. Chase is in the lead. Bourne is in the chase. We have another one more time, guys. Here we go. They're ready. I'm sending them. Wait, they may not be ready. There we go. And we're off. All right, Chase with the lead. Bourne with the chase here. Good proximity on that initiation into outside zone 1. Chase taking off with it. Some great angle. Bourne staying steady, don't get me wrong, but Chase the speed. There's that inside clip. Bourne skipping it to gain proximity. Both drivers grabbing the clip into outside zone 2. Chase riding it deep along that outside tire. Bourne keeping good consistency, not able to keep that same angle, but now Bourne is going to get a chance to lead it, right? And Chase is going to have to follow that line, follow that route, and keep that angle. Why so serious? Shout out to YSS for being out here today. I love the support these drivers give to their team. You guys are amazing. I love that. You guys are all out here calling each other out. I love it, dude. Bourne is up for the lead now. Chase is up here in his first FDE event. Let's see what we got. Drivers are off the line. Bourne with a quick launch. Chase shooting off the line, trying to keep up. Bourne into outside zone 1. Very nice initiation. Chase struggling there, making a little checkup, but diving back in and trying to close that gap. Surging on Bourne. Inside clip from both drivers. There's the transition. Inside clip. Boo. Beautiful from both drivers. Chase keeping the proximity here on this run into outside zone 2. Checking up that angle a bit as we're Bourne staying steady. A vet out here. Not too shabby. Both drivers across the line there. It was across the line. We saw Bourne pull away on the inside, but they had already crossed over, and he had full control. At least from what I could tell, he had full control going into the yellow line. He kicked it out afterwards, so he should be fine on the completion there. And we're going to pop over to our bracket to see what that was all about, to see who's going to be moving on to that next one. I'm a pre-order Starfield. I need to take more looks at it. If Jay is into it, I'll probably be into it. We have a lot of similar tastes in video games. Man, so 2 OMTs in the top 32 already. These drivers really pulling out all the stops. Literally going to the edge, pushing it, and that's drifting. That's why we're out here. Round 4, Orlando Speed World Pro Am, FDE, the top 32, making our way through it. We just saw Chase and Bourne sideways battling it out. We're looking right under Jordan at the top right of your screen. There's a blank line between Chase and Bourne, and we'll see the winner pop up there in just a moment. Oh, 100%. Yeah, and that's Deontay brings up a huge point. Because of that bank on outer zone 2, you have to have massive control because you want to be deep, but not so deep that you're touching that bank. Because if you go back there, a lot of guys, most builds can't handle touching it, mine included. As soon as I hit that bank or touch it with my back tire, I'm pulling to the inside. We're hooking. We're done for. So the control you need to have on your placement coming out of the inside clip 2, when you shoot across the outside zone 2, you really can't go too deep. You got to be just right, keeping deep angle so your chase can get in there, and then also, you know, not touching on that bank. Very important note. Next comp is on the 17th for Street Masters. That's going to be FD spec, their final spec before the season ends and they move into season 2, and it all starts over again. But the final spec is going to be on the 17th FD spec. Thanks for the shout out, Oven. Yeah, he was through the finish. That's what I said. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Fish. I said he had control all the way through the finish. At least I think so. I could be wrong. It doesn't really matter what, like, we can all have our opinions, but at the end of the day, the people that are in charge of judging the runs are the ones who are going to make the call, and we have to, like, you know, that's it. It's a judge sport. We come to watch it. We come to listen to the judges. But I thought he had control all the way through. Feel free to disagree with me. I totally respect that. Kiko's in here, or at least was. We saw him earlier. All right, I'm going to check on Judge's chat, see what we got here. It's gonna be a close one. They've already. Oh, okay. I thought I saw it come up. I freaked out. I saw Jordan's name and I thought it was a new name. It's under Jordan where we're watching. It's about time for a follow truck run. If I had the time, boy, I'll sneak one in. I get stir crazy just sitting here. I want to run the track, but I'm in the follow truck. Hashtag, let's hear it for follow truck. Hashtag save the follow truck. Sorry for the silence, guys. I'm kind of waiting to see it, too. I don't want to click away. Oh, my God. There it is. Chase in his first event, able to best a veteran. Moving on into the next round. Chase is going to take it. Born, beautiful runs from both of you guys. The OMT was crazy stressful. I know you guys were under a lot of pressure. Chase moving on into the top 16. That is, wow. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Born, nothing to be ashamed of. A vet out here laying it down like he always does in that beautiful Spec R. Wasn't enough to take it today. Might be enough tomorrow, but wasn't enough today, my brother. Thank you again, though. I love having you out here. Great to commentate for you. Congratulations, Chase, moving on. All right, our next two drivers are up on the line. We have Zuma leading and Dead 2 chasing here. Ooh, and Sylvia, or Nissan. It was like Sylvia. All right, here we go. Is that a Skyline? Let me see them taillights. Yes, it is. First, the Spec R. All right, here we go. Soar in the Spec R. Zuma chasing in the Skyline. Soar taken off into outside zone 1. Big gap created here. Dead looking to push it, looking to close the gap, coming off the bank. Soar grabbing inside clip. Dead grabbing inside clip. Soar coming a little wide, but looks like they grabbed it. Dead all over it into outside zone 2. There's the chase. Bit of proximity here. Dead not doing bad at all. Looking to close that gap, though. It's his only factor here. Both drivers across the line there. Dead gonna be now in the chase. Zuma in the, in the lead. Dead will be in the lead. Zuma in the chase. And what'll be interesting here is obviously Zuma pretty quick. So is that quick car gonna be able to chase whatever Dead's got under the hood? Let's see what we got. Dead in the lead now. Zuma in the chase. Skyline versus Sylvia. I like to see it. Here we go. Drivers are off. Dead with the lead here. Soar with the chase. A close launch. Right into it. Very nicely done. Soar in the proximity. Dead setting a great lead. Coming off the bank into inside clip 1. Ooh, it looks like Dead just outside of it. Oh, some contact in transition. Sending Dead over and around. A little bit of a sweep there. And that was our run 2, so I believe the judges are going to be calling it from there. They'll probably review that, so it'll take a couple minutes. I apologize for all the reviewing. We've had some craziness on the course. We're going to, let's go ahead and look at the short promo real quick, and then we'll pop over to the bracket. Tough call there. I mean, I only saw it the once. What do you guys think just happened? Was it decel? Was it contact? Was it lead? Was it chase? Try to keep emotion out of it. Try to stay reasonable. Try to stay amenable. But I want to hear what you guys saw, what you think happened there. Check out the promo here a little bit, and we'll bounce over to the bracket to see what went down. Judges, oh my God, I do not want to be a judge today. I'll tell you what. Right under Chase's name in the top right, there's a blank line between Zuma and Dead. That's the one we're going to be looking at. That's the one we're going to be looking at. I'm curious to see. I want to watch it over again. I tried setting up our replays this morning. I'm missing a couple of the steps. I'm almost there. We're going to have replays for Pro. All I can say is we're going to have replays for Pro Season. I'm trying to have them done by round 5 and 6. I really am. But I want it to be seamless, like a one-button thing. So I'm trying to get that going. There's many ways, and I have it, but OBS is recently updated. Some things are different. It's being a pain. I'll get it. Keep an eye on that zone. What do we got? Soar. Is it dead? What happened with the contact? What happened with the over rotation? We'll see what it is, bro, because, I mean, we saw the swing around through the transition, contacting the car, and there we see it. Zuma moving on into the top 16, helping to fill up that board. Zuma moving on. Some good driving. Obviously, some craziness out there on the course. Dead popping in. I understand it, bro. Keep that head high. The run looked fantastic up until the point we saw that go down. It happens, brother. No worries. Nobody will ever remember how many times you've lost. People will only remember how many times you reign victorious. The HP difference. Demi, I'm not exactly sure. You might want to check with the judges on that. We got Mons Pie running up next for the lead, and Kiko running up next for the chase. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Let me switch back over to my main scene here. But I'm not sure, Demi. I hear you guys. I hear you guys. We're switching back over to the main scene. Mons Pie leading, Kiko chasing. Here we go. I couldn't explain it to you, Trencher. I'm the host. I'm not judging today. Mons Pie with the lead, initiating into outside zone 1. Kiko with the initiation on the door. Nice proximity. Ooh, surging up to stay on him. Off the bank into inside clip. Both drivers grabbing it. Inside clip 2. Both drivers getting some healthy chunks of that. Into outside zone 2. You got to watch the bank. They both came in deep, but they stayed off of it. Kiko keeping very, very nice proximity here on Mons Pie, but Mons Pie laying down a very chaseable lead, too. Well done. Well done, gentlemen. We're going to see Kiko in the lead on that, and we're going to see Mons Pie in the chase in the second round of that battle. What you fixing? Sheesh, I don't even know what I'm going to eat tonight. What's going down at the cookout, Demi? All right, all right. So we got Kiko leading here and Mons Pie chasing. Here we go, here we go. Into the initiation outside zone 1. A clean initiation from Kiko, but Mons Pie, same thing as Kiko, fighting it, keeping pressure on, great proximity. This is a mirror matchup, hitting the same run. Oh my God, look at this. Oh no, some contact, some decel. We're still riding, though. We're still riding that outside zone. Both drivers still in. And across the line, door to door. Sheesh. Sheesh. Burgers, corn dogs, ribs. Stop. 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 Competition over. I'm going to Demi's family cookout. Yep, I'm out. Y'all have a great day. That is ultimately top tier. All right, I'm going to switch over the bracket so we can see what happens there. I mean, honestly, we could be seeing an OMT. Those were some really tough runs from both drivers. Great chases. Both drivers very aggressive in the chase, and I like to see that personally. So keep your eyes over here in the bottom right. At the top of that, we have Mons Pie and Kiko, right under Astro's name. That's where we're looking to see the update for the winner. Some Cajun chick. Stop, Demi. Stop. Keep going in your band, Demi. We always go down this route. We always start talking about food. It's all good, man. Hold your head high, brother. It's just one battle amongst many you're going to have. You know what I'm saying? Many you're going to have. And a lot of them you're going to win, especially if you keep it up. And it's good to have a teammate still in. You good, Demi. I'm just teasing. Finna eat some chicken dinner. Let's go, Kiko. Luna creeping onto the course, knowing he's up next against Digital Threat. Oh my God, Lil Share. That's more than a lot of... Hey, that's right. Making it to the top 32 in your first comp. Quasi, good point. That's something you can take away from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I battled my way up. The cutoff point was high, 82 scores. Well said, Quasi. Well said. And it is Mons Pie moving up. Mons Pie taking that spot in the top 16. Beautiful runs from both drivers. It probably was a close call on that one. Some great aggressive chases. Mons Pie going to come out on top on that one. Fantastic. Kiko, thank you for being out here. Seen you out here before. Fantastic runs. Definitely had to be a close one. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Our next battle up is going to be Digital Threat and Luna, with Digital Threat leading, and it's Luna of TMRV, Team Revolution. That is the team that I drive for. Is up on the table. I love my boy. He's in his Adam LZ inspired Spec R. He's got the TMRV logo on it, though. Inspired, because we got that TMRV logo. Good to see you out here, Luna. Good to see you. Good runs. Great runs. Great runs. Nothing to be ashamed of. Very good point. I went out. Yep. Happy I made it to top 32. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole battle to get here. Looks like we're waiting on... we do have Digital Threat in here, so it looks like we're all good. Waiting on them to show up at the line. I hear you. I think he's just saying in general, Quasi. I don't think he's like I think he's just saying, yeah, good point. Like, I made it here too. I'm stoked on that. Yeah, I don't think he meant it like in a passive way or anything. See what's going on with Dead. Let me check Judge's chat, see if make sure everything's okay. Oh, there he is right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Pulling up to the line now. We're going to see Luna back up in just a second. We can launch these guys. Oh, me over here making weird noises. I'm a demon. I just work here, bro. Oh, I know, Manji. I gotcha. Text is just text. Sometimes it's hard to understand what's being said. Steel, bring me a McChicken. No, I can't ask you to do that. Steel, find someone to bring me a McChicken, please. I'd like it if you were with them. We're hearing a protest. Okay, let me take a look at the judges' chat. Didn't see that. We may have a protest there. Bro, I got you. I love you. I love you entirely, through and through. Thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting the boy Luna here on the TMRV runs today. We're waiting for a protest call, so let's go ahead and pop into some videos. Let's not sit here and watch Nova do nothing. Got the track showcase laid out by Play Pro. Appreciate you, Bubby. Love it. Love it. Judges are deliberating. Can confirm. Be done with that in just a few moments. Looks like it was a protest. And every driver has the ability to contest once during the comp. What's up, Stangarang? How you living, Bubba? Thank you for the package on the way, man. The community's gonna love it. Pop over to our promo here for Orlando. Take a look at this track and some fast cut, cool music. And then we'll pop over to bracket to see if that decision's going to stand or if it's going to change. Glad to hear it, Stan. Glad to hear it. We're waiting for a call right now from the judges in between battles. Yeah, no, definitely. I could see it in the judges chat, Luna. I stay in there just so I can see when they're launching, when we're leaving, when replays are happening, when OMTs are happening. See if that's going to get overturned. We'll find out here in just a minute. B-Rye, it looks like might be here a little bit later. We might be joined by our second commentator. He's got a lot on his plate with school and work, but he might be joining us here for the top 16 a little bit later. For now, I got you guys. So sorry about the silence. Usually we'd have a couple commentators in here, but we've picked up the pace of FDE. That way you guys can have the comps sooner, quicker. We can get through the rounds quicker. You guys can get your seasonals quicker. Which is a little bit tougher on the staff right now as we grow. We're still in the first 6 months of all this business, but it is beautiful so far. I'm going to take a look at the judges' chat, see if we have a result. Nothing yet. Alrighty. Sorry about the dead air, guys. Just a sec. Yep, if you guys need to grab a drink, you need to use the bathroom, feel free to do so. Now is certainly a time when you can do so. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid. Hit the thumbs up button for me down at the bottom of the video on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps me out quite a bit. If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor. Hit that sub button if you're signed into your YouTube account. Also helps out quite a bit. I'm not partnered on YouTube yet, so I don't actually have like subs or bits or anything like that. Don't make anything off of it. But the more subs I have, the more people watching the videos, the closer I am to getting partnered and getting a little something back. And YouTube is really cool because you get to name your sub prices as well. So like when I do have subs, they're going to be $1. And with everything Twitch is on lately, I don't know how much longer that platform's going to last. They've made some pretty shocking announcements lately, restricting the streamers themselves and their potential to make a profit. And that's not good. A lot more streamers are going to be looking for a new home. That's all I got to say. But that's an opinion. Feel free to have your own on it. But Twitch is making some moves. I think we can all agree they're making moves. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Manji. You're a beautiful human being. Me and Manji will be hosting the Street Masters Grassroots competition come July 1st together. And then Pro Am will be right after that. Looks like we're going to be scheduling a date here today or tomorrow for Pro Am Round 5, which I believe is going to fall the next day. Excited for that, Manji. I love working with you. Yeah, so basically what Twitch has done is they've put some new rules out saying that you can't have any logos on your stream that are bigger than 3% of the screen. You can't run burn ads, which are in-house stream ads that streamers run on their channel for their own sponsors. Basically ways for streamers to make a little money of their own outside of Twitch. They're trying to limit that and say, no, don't do that. We'll do the advertising. You chill out. Which we don't like to see. It looks like both drivers are on the line. I don't think that was overturned. Maybe I'll check Judges chat here in a second. We got Digital and Luna on the line. Let me check Judges chat. Just a sec. Good to go? Okay, it looks like we're good to go. It looks like the call is staying. Mons Pie was on the line still. We got Digital Threat in the lead. Luna in the chase at TMRV. Let's see what we got here. Digital Threat with the quick launch. Luna going to gain some ground here. There is our initiation. Both drivers, there's a bit of a proximity gap here, but both drivers keeping good angle coming off the bank there. Digital grabbing the clip. Luna grabbing the clip. Digital grabbing the clip. Luna grabbing the... Oh, no! Luna swinging out wide into outside zone 2, trying to close that gap, but Digital pulling in outside zone 2, creating even more so of 1 with some great angle on the lead. Luna doing everything he can to close it, but maintaining the line. Luna looking good, grabbing all his zones, maintaining the line, maintaining a good steady speed. Could be due to grip, could be due to underpowering. We'll see, because now Luna has a chance in that Spec R to lay down the lead. And Dead is going to have to chase it, or Digital is going to have to chase it, and hopefully that platform can withstand that speed level. We'll see what that consistency is like in the second run. Here we have Luna leading, Digital chasing. Luna going in for initiation to outside zone 1. Digital right on the door, a little bit more shallow to start, but backing it up into the pocket, looking really nice now, coming off the bank. There's the inside clip 1. Digital staying on Luna. Luna nice lead inside clip 2 into outside zone 2. Oh, door to door. Great angle from the drivers. Good positioning in the zone. This is just gorgeous. Luna setting up a nice lead and Threat staying on him, putting the pressure on in that chase position, keeping the chase tight. Beautifully done there, Digital. An amazing lead, Luna. We're going to pop over to the bracket and see what we have for results on that. Bam! Bracket time. Bracket time! That second run was just magnificent. Just magnificent. I say weird words when I'm hosting. So, bottom left, looking under where we see Mons Pie's name moving on to the top 16. Under that, we have Digital Threat, and it's Luna. So, between those two, there's a blank line, and that's where we're going to see our winner moving along. The lead was quick, dude. The lead was quick. I saw it, Luna. No, definitely. We saw you, but you stayed on zone. You stayed in line. You look good. We'll see how the judges call it. Yeah, your lead looked fantastic. But of course, you know, Threat was right there on that chase too, applying the pressure. It was gorgeous, man. It was gorgeous. I appreciate you two, for both of you, for coming out and giving us that show. Every single one of these drivers. A lot of time and effort when it all led up to these one runs. And that's a lot to take sometimes when you put in 12, 20 hours of practice for that one run. And you don't take it that day. It's a lot to swallow sometimes. We're going to see what we got, though. It could be, Luna, if I'm being, you know, I'm your boy. It could be. Because you guys both laid down some good angle. Both of you guys filled the zones. We didn't see any zones missing on the inside clips, which was great. The transitions looked good. Good and timely transitions from both drivers. It may end up coming down to that proximity. I'm not here to say that, though. I'm just here to watch it, see what happens. And it is Digital Threat. More than likely did come down to that. But Luna, nothing to be ashamed of. Threw that beautiful lead out there. Digital Threat taking it, though. Filling up our next top 16 spot, my man. Congratulations. Moving on into the next one. I see you, man. Great runs out there. Thank you, Luna. Amazing runs out there. Better lead for sure. Great lead. Next up, we got Kill All Tires and Snader on the line here in just a moment. Kill All Tires in the lead, Snader in the chase. Why so serious out here? Fish is getting hype. Fish is getting hype. All right, let me pop back over to our main page here, which is right here. Bet we're going to see, like I said, I think it was Kill All Tires and Snader. I think we got Kill All Tires in the lead, Snader in the chase. Looks like they're warming up tires back here. Kill getting warm. Snader getting warm. Is that two Beamers, guys? One modern, one vintage? Sort of. Not really vintage. We'll see him get set up. Kill All Tires up there for the lead. Snader up there for the chase. Checking them out. Great liveries. Looking good, gentlemen. Here we go. Kill All Tires with a quick launch off the line. Snader making his way down the line. There's our initiation. Snader closing that gap, maintaining a car. There he is in the pocket already. Here we go, coming off the bank. Looking great. Both drivers on course. Both drivers looking like they both just grabbed that clip. To me, looks like they both just got that one as well off the inside first hash and into outside zone 2, the final stretch. Snader looking to push it up. Kill All Tires picking up some speed but keeping his angle. And there they are across the line. A very aggressive chase. A nice lead from Kill All Tires and a lovely chase from Snader. Two returning drivers here laying it down. They know what they're doing, and we love to see them rip it. Fantastic runs, gentlemen. Let's get them swapped around. Snader's up for the chase. Snader's up for the lead. Kill All Tires is up for the chase. Here we go. Snader initiating quite quickly off the line. Kill sticking with him. There's the initiation. Smooth from both drivers into outside zone 1. Snader staying deep on it. Kill All Tires trying to stay on that door. There's the clip from inside zone 1. Both drivers getting it. Inside clip 2. Both drivers getting it. Slowing down just a bit in the decel to get into outside zone 3. Kill All Tires trying to find the correct pocket space there. Snader just riding it out smooth and deep on the outside. Very nicely done to both drivers. Wow. That's going to be a close one. It's going to be another close one, but that's what that's what it is. We got some amazing, talented guys up here. They fought their way through the top 32 at qualifying to be here. They know what's going on. That's amazing. Let's go take a look at the bracket. I don't know who I have for that one. Like, just internally. You know how you kind of always know? I don't know. Proximity might have played a factor, so we might have to throw some more grip in there. Might have to throw some more weight on it. You're going to need some more wheel speed, Luna. Keeping our eyes on the bracket right under Digital Threat. We're going to see that blank line filling up between Kill All Tires and Snader. That's right, Alpha. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. This is Forza Drift Events Pro Am Spec Round 4 at Orlando Speed World. We're filling up the top 16 right now, making our way through. It could be, Jordan. It could be. Honestly, it could easily be. Could easily be an OMT. I don't like to see it. I like to see a winner called. I don't want to see anybody's heart broken, but it could be. And I think that's what we might be seeing. Yeah, that lead looked incredible, Luna. Well done. Just that proximity on that one. Wonderful, Alpha. Dude, thank you for your service, brother. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, my man. I know, 11 months. Bro, it don't even, like, as soon as you popped in, I was like, it's Alpha. Just like good old times, bro. It's Alpha. Hey, how you doing, Red Eyes? Good to see you. Selena. Creative, feel free to pop over to the YouTube stream, brother. That's where everybody's at. You're missing most of the comments. Everybody's over here watching. We're dual streaming to YouTube as well. So if you do exclamation point YouTube command, it'll bring you over. We're over here ripping and talking and chatting, waiting on the result of this battle here, which I believe is going to be an OMT. Let me check Judge's chat. They're making a decision as we speak. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. I'm a little hungry. But we split up this this round, so hopefully we'll be getting out of here a lot earlier today. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, so you know, right around that 4-hour mark at maximum, you're looking at about 2 more hours, and then we're out of here. Maximum. We're gonna try and get you guys out as soon as possible. Get these runs over. Enjoyable, sweet, short, delicious. But we've had some tough ones today. We've had OMTs. We've had contests a couple times now today. And that's the name of the game. Sometimes it doesn't run as smooth as it did the last one. I want to say what's up, good old timer from back in the day. Man, it's good to see you, Creative. Can't wait for you to be home. We'll be here waiting for you, man. We just got an announcement for Forza Motorsport 8. Judge is still deliberating. I need some agua. Water break. Costco pizza. I'll take some pizza. I want to fix my bike and ride today. I always try to ride on Sundays, but we've had some comps these last 2 Sundays, so it's been a little tough. I'm going to get the bike fixed and ride. If not, I'm going to get some good food in and just put on some calories, you know, do a little bulking, eat a bunch, lay around, do some laundry. Definitely need to do some laundry. It's Sunday. The work week's starting back over. Oh, are we popping out? Regroup and OMT. All right, we got a regroup going on, guys, so give us just a couple moments. I was responsible for one of these earlier. Don't get mad, get better. Got it? Facts. What bike do you have? I ride a single speed. It's like a road bike. I used to ride a lot of fixed gear when I lived in the Midwest, but because I live out on the West Coast in California, like Venice area, it's pretty elevated, so I can't do the fixed gear. I'm not in shape enough for it right now. I'll probably end up switching back, but just a single speed right now. That's my girl. I commute on it. It does everything I need. Nice, Manji. Nice day out. Took the bike out. Love to see it. Gonna be regrouping. Pulling back in. It was an OMT call, by the way. A second, I believe it was. A second OMT call on that one? Or is that our first run on that? Sounds great. Quasi's definitely down to check out some tunes. We got some trading, some creative stuff going on here. You like to ride by the water? Oh, absolutely. I pretty much always ride out to the beach. Almost always. First OMT. Thanks, Shreddit. That's what I thought. I was like, I couldn't remember. Thank you. That was the first OMT for digital. Was it digital? We'll pop back over to the bracket. I'm forgetting. I got so many drivers on the brain right now. Trying to join back in there if you can hear me, shred it. Not available yet. Keep trying. Just says no, I can't join game. I got no invite. He may have had to have a restart real quick. He may have had to step away. me check judges chat. Yes, sir, creative. Well, hello. How you doing, brother? How's it going on back behind the scenes? You guys, challenges, OMTs. This has been rough on you guys already.
Yeah, that's why these decisions take a bit longer than usual, but yeah, we're just trying to be more clear and like transparent on as to why we do those decisions we make. And yeah, obviously just checking all the mistakes, reviewing the footage multiple times and stuff like that. But yeah, it takes some time, but the end result is worth it because obviously we want to be as fair as possible to all the drivers and give everybody a chance to win.
For sure, absolutely. That's why we like you guys doing it. You know, if it takes time, it takes time. We'd rather it done the right way than rushed.
Exactly.
So thanks so much.
So yeah, we had to regroup sadly because we had a player, current driver, DC'ing from the convoy itself, and I got stuck on rewind, so I had to restart my game.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, but yeah, we're getting back in, and yeah, let's. It's almost time for the top 16.
We're almost there. What? One more? Or do we have two more groups?
Yeah, we have two more groups in the. So in this convoy, we'll have the Snader versus Gilal Tires one more time. Then we have Drez, KRT, 1K, Tessie Tim, Deadpool, Soup, Demure, LQC, and Curry Driver. And also, we have two guys left outside of this convoy, which we'll pick up in the next one. And that's also when we head to the top 16.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, looks like we have most of the drivers in the convoy already. So yeah. Let's get it started.
Oh, we're ready. Let us know.
Perfect. Yeah, will do.
Thank you, guys. That was Shredded. One of the other big leads here, doing a lot of work on FDE. His team, D2DA, doing a lot of work on this. They originally started FDE when they ended up bringing in all the other teams. My man's judging today, doing all the data input and changing all the live updates with names and scores you're seeing coming in from him himself. We appreciate it. Been through a lot today, and he's still here running this comp. The command is just exclamation point YouTube creative. Then hit enter, and you'll get the link, my brother. Card party was awesome. Selena, I met PokeRev, got a sign pack. We're going to be giving that away to promo the vlog. I vlogged like the trip there. It was pretty sick. Got to see the Crossing boys. Got to see Goated Pulls. Got to see Anthony, some friends of mine, some other rippers. It was really sick. It was really sick. There's a lot of rippers there. There you go, creative. What up, Scott? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. We're in between convoys right now. We're about to be back to the drift comp. We're grabbing a whole new group of drivers and finishing up our top 32. Gotcha, Fish. It could be, Jordan. It could be. I mean, it was a close one. Gonna have Deadpool in here. Shout out to my boy, Team Rev Driver. Higher HP. I feel that. I feel that. Pro's gonna be all for you guys. That's coming up soon. Yeah, absolutely. All the lives save to YouTube and they never go away. So on Twitch, they like go away after a certain couple months. But on YouTube, my lives never go away. You guys ever want to watch any of the rounds, watch your runs again, even live, if you want to rewatch what just happened, all you have to do is go down there and move the little thing. You can rewind live as a viewer. You can go back and replay it yourself, watch it again if you'd like to. Just make sure to bring it back to the live point. That way you're not, 3 minutes behind on everything. Oh, I'm excited for it, Selena. We're just about to launch back in. Hey, you're real, Forza. Yeah, I figured that was you, Scott. How are you, buddy? We got you. We got you. Yep. Fish let us know. My day ready for some content. Welcome in. We're jumping in. About to see some battles, Scott. Nice, Create. Thank you so much, Creative, for saying that. Exactly, Scott. Forza Drift Events, Pro Am, Orlando Speed World, Drift Battles, brother. Getting set up. We just loaded up into the blueprint. Let us get set up on the line, and we'll have that OMT up ready for you guys. Let's go. Gotta herd the drivers. All right, back over into our main scene. Like I said, we have the OMT between Kill All Tires and Snader, with Kill All Tires back up on the line for the lead, Snader back up on the line for the chase. We're going to see this one run again, but they're looking ready to go, so we're ready to send it. Here we go. Oh my God, thank you so much for the subscription, Scott. You're a beautiful, amazing person. I love you. Drivers are off. Kill All Tires. Snader in the chase. There's our initiation into outside zone 1. Oh, there goes the wing riding that wall. Kill All Tires looking great. Snader with a nice proximity diving into the pocket. Ooh, both drivers were close to that inside clip, but did they get it? They definitely got inside clip 2. Heading out into outside zone 2. The final stretch. Nice and long and wide. Snader keeping good proximity. Kill All Tires setting down a very smooth and consistent lead. Very nicely done, gentlemen. This is an OMT already. Give us something to judge off of. No, I'm kidding. You're both doing amazing. Let's see it. Let's see it. Snader's going to be in the lead. Kill All Tires is going to be in the chase. These guys are pretty evenly matched up here. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate you, dog. All right, here we go. Drivers are off the line. Snader in the lead. Kill All Tires in the chase. Shooting down the lane. There's our initiation point into outside zone 1. Both drivers coming in a little shallow, but fighting for more angle as they're making it through the zone. Off the bank. Kill All Tires with amazing proximity, putting heavy pressure on. Both drivers grabbing the clip. There's inside clip 2. Kill All Tires smacking the barrel into outside zone 2. The final stretch. A great lead here from Snader, and Kill All Tires right on his door and across the line. Would not want to be a judge today, I'll tell you that much. Heck yeah, guys. And the practice lobbies are running all the time. Make sure to keep your eyes open for those for the FDE comps. I ran one like last Thursday. I get off work really late for most people. I'm on the West Coast. I get off work at like 7. I get home at like 8. That's like 11 p.m. for the East Coast. during the week, but I do try to run practice lobbies in the FDE Discord and my own from time to time. So if you need to hear about those, reach out to me. Both Discords are linked down in the YouTube below if you guys want to check them out. We're waiting for the results of Kill All Tires and Snader. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, under digital threat. There it is. Kill All Tires moving on to the next round. Beautiful runs from both of them. They had to hit the OMT. Great runs again. That's going to Kill All Tires. Judges with a quick decision on that. Well done to both of you. Congratulations to Kill All Tires, making it into that top 16 spot, jumping back into our main. We'll see who we have up here next on the line. I need some agua. I hear you, Alpha. I hear you. We got Drez Claw up leading, returning. We got KR up for the chase. KR Tick. Let's see what we got. Beautiful liveries too, gentlemen. Here we go. They're off. Drez Claw with the lead. KR with the chase. Initiation. There it is into outside zone 1. Both drivers coming in on great timing. KR with a great chase here, matching that angle in the pocket, coming off the bank. Both drivers snagging the inside clip. KR getting just a little bit more. Both drivers getting inside clip too, and smoothly into outside. Oh my God. Oh no. No. That's heartbreaking. No. He must have caught the bank. We still have a second run here. KR is going to get the lead. Drez Claw is going to get the chase, but oh my God, that's heartbreaking. We'll see what happens, because anything can go down now. KR's got a chance for the lead. Drez Claw has a chance for the chase. I know you guys are like, your jaws on the floor right now. Let's see what happens. They're off. KR with the lead. Drez Claw with the chase this time. Very fast cars here. There's initiation into outside zone 1. Drez Claw on that same right in there. Oh, a little bit of about a car in and out of that zone, in and out of the pocket. Better on the inside clip from both drivers. More on it. Better from both drivers on second inside clip. Both smoothly into outside zone 2. Drez Claw about a car's length right there, just outside. Oh no! KR just a little bit, either too much on the gas, maybe off the bank. Heartbreaking. Amazing runs throughout there, just going a little bit too wild and drifting all. It is all about sending it. Oh my man. My man, my heart breaks for you. Those are beautiful runs. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Those are beautiful runs, KR. I don't know what it was in that final zone getting to him. Let's pop back over to the bracket. I think we know what we're going to be seeing. We don't know for sure, but I think we know what we're going to be seeing. And it is unfortunate. I mean, some great battles throughout there. He's not giving it up. It is going to be Drez Claw moving forward. KR, well done. I don't know what happened. Sorry to see it. Drez Claw, amazing runs. Still laying down some great chases, great leads. You're going to be moving on to the top 16, brother. Other than that, I think... Okay, next up, Tessie Tim and Deadpool. Tessie Tim and Deadpool on the line here in just a moment. Let me switch back to our main scene. Congratulations, Drez Claw. KR, my heart breaks for you, brother. That's a tough one. It were some great runs. You guys battled well, but that's the way the cards laid today. And we got Tessie Tim up in the lead next with Deadpool chasing. And after this convoy, so after we finish these battles, we're going into the top 16. We got like one more battle left of the top 32, as Shreddit was telling us, and we'll be taking in a bunch of our top 16 drivers so we can immediately jump into that. Waiting for... Drivers are back here warming up tires. Deadpool, you're going to be in the chase. Tessie Tim will actually be over there on the left. You'll be on the right. Tessie in the Spec R. Deadpool, my man from TMRV, showing up in the Stangarang in the chase. Let's see those drivers get set up on the line. All right, we're good to go. Here we go. Tessie with the lead. Deadpool with the chase. 4 more battles in the top 32, and then we're heading into our top 16. Tim off with a demanding lead here. Both drivers initiating nicely. The gap is crazy. Tim deep in the zone. Deadpool surging big time in outside zone 1. Tim pulling it in for the clip. Deadpool getting the clip. There's the transition. Tim getting the clip. Deadpool getting the clip. Outside zone 2. Deadpool fighting to close this gap. Tim looking really smooth on the back end of outside zone 2. That final stretch. Deadpool fighting it, maybe a power difference, maybe a horsepower difference, a good chase. Tim able to create a gap there. Deadpool now going to be in front. Tim going to have to slow down that spec car platform to chase whatever Deadpool's got under the hood there. We'll see what we have here in the switcheroo. Of course, Forza. Of course, man. Here we go. Deadpool in the lead. Tessie Tim in the chase here. Stang versus Nissan. Initiation. Tim in deep. A little bit of a gap here. Deadpool keeping it a little shallow. Playing with that angle. And there we go. Off the bank. Oh my God. Look at the pressure Tim's putting on. There's that inside clip. Transition. Both drivers grabbing it. Swinging out to outside zone 2. Deadpool trying to surge there a bit. Both drivers eating that zone apart. Tim staying on the door, though. The pressure's on, and they are across the line. A little bit of a friendly bump there at the end after that cross. Some fierce battles there. Some fierce battles there. I'm going to switch over to the bracket so we can see what we got. I believe Tessie Tim is in one of our podium leads for the seasonal championship points right now. Need to pop back over there and make sure I'm not spouting dumb stuff, but I think so. Okay, so what you're going to be looking for right now, right side of the screen at the midsection under Soar Zuma, there's a blank line between Tessie Tim and Deadpool. That's what we're watching to see who's going to be going on to the top 16, this battle, and then 4 more, I believe, and then we're going into our next. The top 16 at FDE Orlando Speed World Pro Am Round 4. Hot Like Soup going to be up on the line next. Looking at those names under it with Demi chasing next. Demi, all the love in the world to you today, Bubba. Our drivers we're prepped and ready for the next run. We're just waiting on results here. And it is Tessie Tim moving on into our top 16. Deadpool, my boy, I love you very much. It breaks my heart to say it, but thank you for being out here. Thank you for running it and carrying the team banner. I love you, buddy. Thank you for coming out. But Tessie Tim has got it. He's moving up into the top 16. Our next 2 drivers are on the line. We have Hot Like Soup leading and Demure Ofer chasing today. Some nice platforms, Skyline and a Stangarang. I like it. JDM versus American Muscle. Let's see what we got. Hot Like Soup with the lead. Demure with the chase. These drivers off on some quick launches. There's initiation. Hot Like Soup dropping into the zone. Demi staying on the door, finding the zone as well. A couple 1 to 2 car gap. Both driver grabbing that inside clip. Here's inside clip 2. Looks like Soup got it. Demi very deep in there, grabbing a lot more of it into outside zone 2. Soup creating a bit of a gap, but keeping better angle here. Demure staying in zone, trying to fight and giving up some, looks like he was giving up a little bit of angle to try and shorten that gap there, which I probably would have done the same thing in that situation. To lessen a gap, drivers will often give up a little bit of angle, give up a little bit of distance or depth in the zone to try to make up some of that gap sometimes, and it was a good strategic play. We got Demi in the lead now with Hot Like Soup in the chase. Here we go. Almost there, Stars. Not yet. A couple more battles to the top 16. Good to see you. We got Demi leading. Soup in. There's our initiation. Looked a little funky, but Soup keeping it on the door. Demi giving a good lead. There's that inside clip. Potentially some contact. Potentially an over-rotation causing that. We are going to bust over to our bracket. The judges are going to need a couple seconds on that to make a call. What do you guys think you just saw there? Was that over-rotation? Was that due to contact? What was going on that? Was it the bank causing funny issues? Let's take a look at our bracket. 2 important players in the game, Hot Like Soup and Demure. What up? Killaby Mutant, Killaby Bootin', Killaby watching, the king of the cats. How you been, Bubba? I'm going to take a look at our judges' chat. All right, waiting for a decision here. We got Hot Like Soup and Demi. We're up right under Tessie Tim's name in the bottom right. We're going to see that line fill up with our winner. Sounds good, Stars. Get that study on, brother. Hey, hey, hey. My neighbors are like, what the the hell has this guy been doing for the last 2 hours? Why is he like, he's almost yelling, but he's not yelling. He's like projecting really loudly, and there's no one else there, but he's screaming. It's like as though he's talking to himself. My neighbors are probably tripping. And there we go, Hot Like Soup moving on into the top 16. Some craziness going on there. It looks like the judges are probably going to rule that as an over-rotation, sending Dibby out at this point, and Hot Like Soup moving forward. But some lovely runs, gentlemen. Congratulations, Hot Like Soup. We're going to have LQC up next leading and Curry Driver up next chasing. Let's pop back over to our main scene and take a look at these liveries, take a look at these cars. You guys are going to love it. FD and a Supra. We got a delicious battle. LQC up leading, Curry Driver up chasing. Let's get them going. Drivers are off. LQC with the lead. Curry with a nice jump to stay on pace. There is our initiation line into outside zone 1. Curry coming in quite shallow on initiation, throwing it into LQC. It looked like some contact there. We saw some parts fly. LQC and Curry looks like missing inside clip 1. There's the transition. Curry getting inside clip 2, but I don't think LQC did. Into outside zone 2. Curry having some trouble. LQC riding the zone on the outside all the way through with some very stable angle. Okay, a lot to digest there in that run. Sorry about the kiss there, Curry. My deepest apologies. Curry's going to be in the lead on that next run. Looks like we had some information. Some things happened. Some things to digest. Okay, we got Curry leading. LQC chasing. Let's see what this looks like. Was it the clipping marker? Oh, looks like we might have had a false start. Let's pull that back. We'll get another relaunch going. Let everybody get comfortable. All right, we're off with Curry lead. Another false start. We're going to pull that back. Or not pull it back. Curry on the initiation. We'll see what happens. I'm going to play the catch-up game here. Oh, I'm so sorry, LQC. This truck ain't got the best brakes. Feel free to fix your car, LQC. I'm so sorry I smashed into your vehicle. Feel free to reset your car if you can. Can you do that in Blueprint? Can you reset your paint? I feel awful. I just smashed into that. All right, we got them back up on the line. Give them just a moment to get set. And here we go. Drivers are off the line. Curry with a quick launch. LQC. There's our initiation into outside zone 1. Curry deep in the zone with mad speed, but LQC slowly closing that gap. As you can see here, LQC grabbing the clip. Curry grabbing the clip. LQC following suit. There it is. Both drivers on inside clip 2 into outside zone 2. It is cat and mouse between these guys. Curry with a very fast and aggressive. I love that pacing. That was amazing. Flying through the course in the FD. LQC closing and surging in some of those moments, minimizing that gap. Some really aggressive, adaptive play there. Some good battle. Good battle right there. We saw a lot just go down. Let's pop over to our bracket. Take a look at what we got from the judges coming up. I appreciate that, Deadpool. Thank you very much, man. That's what it's all about. No reason to throw one, right? Because tomorrow it could be you that's winning. All right, let's see what we got here. Right under that Hot Like Soup tag in the bottom right, LQC, Curry Driver up. We're going to see who's taking the win on that. Whenever that line fills in, we know. We got 2 more drivers for our top 16. Take it easy, Dimmy. Thank you very much for being out, and we'll talk soon. Thank you very much for competing today. Battling his way up to the top 32. Good to see you, Demure. Take a look at the judges' chat. Make sure everything's okay. Could be a potential OMT. We'll find out. Quick review, guys. It looks like the funkiness with the launch was because Tommy couldn't hear the horn. which I understand. Sometimes, you know, I always forget to either turn on my automatic or turn on this or turn on that. So that's understandable. He couldn't hear the horn, had it turned on, and we got a good launch. Throat's getting dry. Nova's talking a lot. Sure you won't. I think I'm gonna reward myself with a steak tonight. Mashed potatoes, sirloin, and probably some mac and cheese if I'm being real. Get a little salad to go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's if we don't have time for a ride though, because I'll sacrifice laundry. I'll wear dirty socks to go on the ride. Oh, it's going to be fire, Killa. It's going to be fire, Scott. It's just Denny's. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here in front. It's just Denny's. That's all I can afford. But it's good. It's good. It's yummy. Fills me tummy up. I don't feel like ass after. Hell yeah, Killa. I'm looking at a new frame, but it's costly. It's like 500 berry frame. 500 fucking schmeckles. You feel me, guys? It's a lot to let go of. I could go start working on a Fanatec for that price, so I don't know. It's like, no matter how much I make, and I know a lot of you guys could probably, and I'm not trying to say nobody grew up poor, but you guys could probably relate. No matter how much I make, I still look at like $100 like, damn, that's a lot of money. Like, and I feel like it's a problem if you don't. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Quasi said, I'm dead. That's what's up, Killa, on that bargain hunting. I'm all about it. My entire wheel setup is used. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. Actually, I bought the frame off Amazon, I'll be real. Better hope Debo ain't around. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's my bike, fool. I feel that, Deadpool. $100 is $100. You know what I'm saying? $20 is $20. Bro, I love the Friday films. Every one of my new girlfriends, like, I'm like, you seen Friday? Like, that's a checkbox you gotta make. You seen Friday? You know what, guys? OMT. We got a one more time. These drivers are performing today. We got a one more time. That means we got our boys back on the line. LQC leading. Curry driver chasing. My man can hear. We're good to go. Oh, no. Last times. Here we go. This means that the run was called a tie, and they have to do it all over again. Here we go. LQC with the lead into the zone. Curry coming in shallow again. Ooh, losing a lot of angle there for a second, but getting it back. We'll see what the judges call on it. LQC coming in off the bank. There's that inside clip. Curry definitely deeper on the clip. Oh, a lot of angle loss there for Curry. Both getting the clip, though, and into outside zone 2 looking good. LQC staying real stable up there, real smooth on that back end, relying on that tire, and they're both across the line. Curry's going to be up for the lead this time with LQC in the chase. I'd try anything twice. You're willing to do anything to get you $20. $100 is a lot of money. We're just talking about these. All right, we got Curry up in the lead now in the FD. LQC up in the chase in the Mark IV. Let's see what we got. LQC off with that quick start, fast in that FD, or I'm sorry, Curry. There's our launch, looking good and deep on the launch. Keeping a more shallow angle, but staying, oh, there goes the bumper. Big proximity difference here. Curry hitting that zone, LQC hitting the zone. Curry swinging wide, both players grabbing the zone into outside zone 2. Look at that proximity, LQC able to make it up and on that door. Curry with a great lead, but QC right on him with the pressure, and they are across the line. That's drifting, baby. That's a hot battle right there. I love to see it. Well done to both of you. Holding it together, adapting, on the rails, on the edge, on the door. That's what I want to see. That's what the people come here for. You know, people go out to race events. People want to see the crashes. We don't want to see the crashes. We want to see the touches. Don't test me. $20 is $20, man. You know what I'm saying? It's $20. Okay, again, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, under the Hot Like Soup tab, you can see a blank line between LQC and Curry driver. That is where we're going to see our driver announce the winner. Bottom right of your screen. I feel it, Manji. I feel it. A lot of us did. A lot of us did. More of us did than didn't, right? We know that. We are the majority. Let's go to Denny's. Selena, I think you need to refresh the page and drag the slider up. I think you might be like 2-3 minutes late in the stream. Remember to refresh sometimes. The stream will get delay and whatnot, and you might not be at the most current live state, especially if you rewound to watch something again. Make sure to refresh and bring it back to the live state. And, I mean, you know, that thumbs up button, it's down there too if you want to hit it. If you're enjoying the content, if you've been hanging out, if you like what we do here, you want to show some support. It is LQC. Moving on to the top 16. We just saw our bracket update. Some good driving from Curry, some great driving from LQC, and that's going to carry him up into the top 16. Next up, we got Frankenstein and Jake the Snake, with Frankenstein leading and Jake the Snake chasing. The old Grand Slam, huh? The old Grand Slam. No, I feel that. I feel that. Another broken egg. Ooh, okay, Jordan. See, I grew up in the Midwest, so I was all about Waffle House. And I know there's differing opinions on Waffle House, but it was cheap. It was a cool place to go with your friends. It was mellow. I liked it. I went there a lot, but I'll check it out if I ever come across another broken egg. I'll fucks with it. I'm all about some breakfast food, especially when it's not time for breakfast, bro. My body is just like... 8 p.m. comes around and I'm like, biscuits and gravy? Question mark? It's alright. It's not great food, Quasi. It really isn't. It's just kind of the atmosphere of being a shitty little diner spot kind of thing, you know? Only seen the fights on YouTube, and that's a thing too. That's definitely a thing too. Alright, like I said, Frankenstein gonna be up leading. Jake the Snake, ow, gonna be up chasing. Jesus, Soup. I didn't know it was like that, bro. Oh, we're leaving the convoy. That's why he hit me. I think we got to pull the next two drivers in the next rack bracket. I'm the one who's behind here. What's up, man? Is that you, Shredder?
Yeah, time to head to the top 16 almost. One last battle in the top 32, so we're regrouping, getting them in, and also filling the top left and top right brackets right now.
Perfect. Ready to go. I should be joining the convoy momentarily. Oh,
all right.
We're ready for it. Top 16. These guys have battled a long way to get here, man.
Yeah, the bracket's looking really good. I know there's a lot of friends battling each other, which makes it even harder for us to make the call.
It's been
rough. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks to make the call because only one person can win, and yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I've never felt this bad in a competition before. Like I've done plenty of them, but yeah, this is so far the worst one. The decisions we've had to make are
so
really
close.
tough.
Yeah.
It is like it's down to some really nitpicky things, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Human judge sport, so yeah.
Absolutely.
Whatever pleases the judge's eyes the more gets the win.
That's the way it works. That's the way it works. We always say, guys, if you don't like the judges or you're not sure about them, wait on it. Don't join yet. Wait until you trust the judges. Wait until you like the format before getting into it. That way it's a lot easier to accept later on, and you don't feel like, oh, I don't like this judge. Well, then don't compete, because these guys are putting in their time and effort to make this all happen, and we really appreciate it. Big shout out to Shreddit, Region, and Choot chilling in the background. Choot, let's get a shout out for Choot, actually. Let me pop that up real quick. My man, hold on, I've got that accessible.
But yeah, thank you for the love.
Hey, thank you so much. Feel free to pop in whenever. I love it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, have a good one, bro.
Love ya. All right, yes, guys, check out Choot247, CHOOT247. If you guys wouldn't mind popping that in the chat for me, that's our boy judging today. He streams on Twitch. You may be seeing him hosting some of these comps as a streamer here soon. So definitely check him out on Twitch, Choot247. That's our boy, CHOOT247. Absolutely, there he is in the YouTube chat. There's our boy right there. That's my man. Your brother-in-law runs it. Interesting, Killa. But yes, that's one of our judges today, guys. Streamer, drifter, knows everybody, knows the community, knows the back end. That's why we got him in on the team. We knew he was going to be a good addition to it. Thank you, Chew. But check him out, Choot247, just like the handle is there. Jump over to our short track promo, getting the convoy filled up, getting ready to go. Basically, what will happen is we're ready to stop the top 16, but we only have one more battle left at top 32, so we're bringing them in, those two. But we're also going to bring in a bunch of top 16 guys, so that way we can go right into it. I am going to grab a quick drink of water. Water break accomplished. I am back. I am back. I went fast. I refreshed. Right on. You're back with us, Selena. The MVP bull. Most valuable pimp. Agua for the soul, bruh. For the soul. People be like, I don't like it. I'm like, you don't have to like it. It's like oxygen in liquid form. You didn't hear that. Let's take a peek at the Shack Track Showcase. Why don't we? We've got our seasonal rankings to check in on. And it's a good time to shout out our sponsors, 9K Media, for a lot of the video work they've helped doing and will be doing in the future. Big shout out to Play Pro, one of our video editors and compilers as well. And a huge shout out to one of my personal sponsors here on the channel for me, Cause Nova, is Tay2. It's a tattoo aftercare product. If you guys are inked up, if you like getting tats and stuff, myself, all throughout my life, I used Aquaphor. It worked, but I mean, shirts were a problem. Reapplication was a problem. Just messy. This new product I've been using, I'm working with them. I've even got a discount code for 10% off, little homie discount. It's great. It's foam. It comes off as like a foam. It's water-based. It's FDA approved. It's cheap. It's great for travel. It's great for getting tattoos on the road. Check them out. Nova 10 is the discount code. They've also got a Pride discount code running. I don't think you can stack them, but they have two running right now this month. Big shout out to the homies. Yeah, it is 405. It is 405. We just about to that point. Rob's like, hey, honestly, we already hit that. Rob's like, we already been there, cuz. You're late. You're late, dog. We on the West Coast, Rob. We get everything last. But I grew up in Indianapolis, so I know that time frame too. Love to see it. Thank you, Forza. We're just grabbing drivers for the Convoy. Give us just a moment. I'm going to check judging chat. We've got 10 now. I think we're just waiting on 2 drivers. I feel it, Rob. Everything happens quick as fuck. And then there's still people up, you know. I get used. I go back and forth a lot. I fly home to see Mom a lot. I spend a lot of time in Indy. I miss it a lot. It's slower out there, and that has a certain appeal that, no, you know, I'll always be fond of. But shit moves quick out here. There's money to be made. I'm trying to fucking make it. You feel me? Which has me up all night. Yeah, because they're all west. They all move out west as soon as they get a little big. And then their stream time is late. It's like, you know, 8 or 9 p.m. for them, but it's like midnight, 1 a.m. for you. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's something I mean, I take into account heavily because I have so many. Motorsport is global. Not every game, but like motorsports, everybody in the world, every country, not every country, but most countries that can participate do. And there's a love for cars there, and it may be, you know, whatever it is, whatever type of motorsport or car it is, but it's there, right? So, like, we pick up drivers from all over the world, which makes it tough to be a motorsport streamer because you got guys that are ready to go at basically all times of the day, wondering where the hell you are. And throwing comps for global comps. Like, this is basically a global comp. Anyone across the world can enter as long as they have connection in Forza. Kind of gnarly. That was really you for supporting your homie until 3 a.m. I'm going to thank you on behalf of him as another streamer. Thanks for watching your boy till 3 a.m. That's what we're here for. Let's take a look at our seasonal rankings. See where we sit, guys. See where we sit, because it is round 4 after all. AOM Gam leading, Hot Like Soup chasing close. I had Tessie Tim in that 3rd place spot. We're going to see those scores updated after today because we're deep into the season now. This is round 4. We got 2 more rounds to go. But we also have all 3 of those competitors competing today. So no matter what, they're taking home some points. You get points for being there. And that's the thing is like we've seen some upsets just because good drivers couldn't make it to all the rounds. And I think we will see some upsets. We'll see. And we're good. What's going on? Alrighty, guys, update. The reason we're taking a few minutes is there is a driver who was having some issues, and we're going to go ahead and let them restart because we don't want to disqualify them, so they're going to restart their game. That's what we've been waiting on. They're restarting their game and coming back in because we'd rather have them in the comp instead of creating another buy run. Shredder said the judges decided to give him a couple minutes on the restart there. Kind of like a comp timeout, if you will. I mean, that's essentially what it is, pulling the comp timeout. Oh, hell yeah, Rob. Well, welcome in. That's the cool part about all this all. Agreed, Soup. Like, pretty crazy to think about it. Different languages are spoken, but everyone still drifts. And there's different cultures of drifting. There's different styles based on where you are. Like, you go to the Middle East, and it's got its own style of drifting. They've got their own wild, crazy, high-speed, gnarly style. Japan's got its way of doing things. You know, we see people over in Ireland and Australia ripping. You got your donut boys, your burnout kings in Australia. Like, the diversity in it is insane. Let me, sorry, I know we've been sitting on that static screen there for a minute. We can take a look at our bracket, actually, and then we'll pop into our promo. Like I said, we're just waiting on a driver to come back in, and we'll be getting them in and getting it going. Here we go, guys. One more battle between Jake the Snake and Frankenstein. Shout out to my boy Jake the Snake for making it out. He is a TMRV driver. I love him. That's my team. That's my home team. We've been running together a couple years now. Solid group of guys. Shout out to DC, Sir State the Obvious, Steel T, Deadpool, Jake the Snake, all the boys. All the boys. I wanted to get into it. I'm not good at all, but I'm practicing. That's what, bro, it's seat time, Robert. That's what's going to get you there. Any one of these drivers in the chat will tell you. Nobody starts out good at this. What you're doing is adverse nature. You're fighting physics when you drift. There's very few people that jump into this and just hit the ground running. You feel me? It just takes seat time. Get your practice in. Repping New Zealand. Let's go. Looks like our convoy's launching. Oh, I think so. We're going to find out. Bunch of Brazilians in here too, killing it. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to call my Aunt Angela. Oh my God, I told her I would call her. Oh my God, I gotta call her right after this. Y'all remind me at the end of this to call Auntie Angela. Like, we gotta call her. She wants me to fly out to September, see some family, and I'm like, I want to, but fuck, $500 for the round trip ticket. And then I'm sitting here morally like, I love my family, and I gotta do this. I want to do this, but like, shit. I'll probably do it, but you know. Shit. I'm going to put it off to the very last moment. It's money. It's money. Let's take a look at our keys to victory. Car X is good, but the physics aren't necessary. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, actually, I'm not, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not even going to put it on the scale. There's a lot of different platforms. If you want to go more realistic, if you like having a little bit more fun, making it a little bit more smooth and easier to jump into, Car X is a fantastic platform. I don't want to say it was like easier. I wasn't gonna shit talk it. I just didn't want it to make it sound like I was saying it was easy. The physics are just different. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more arcade based, so that more people can get into it. As where Forza's a little bit tougher on the physics, and then you have Motorsport and Assetto, which are simulators. Appreciate that help. Quasi throwing some help at you, Rob. If you need help, you're welcome over in the Team Rev Discord. We got a few wheel drivers if you want to pop by anytime. Definitely some hands out there. We're all trying to get more people into it. All the drifters are pretty cool guys. Like 99% of us are cool-ass dudes. Let's get over to our main scene. Looks like we're going to have Jake the Snake up battling first. Very excited to see it. Frankenstein's going to be leading it with the Beamer. Jake chasing in this Canada dry. They're on the line. Let's not keep them here any longer than we need to. Here we go. Frankenstein off to a fast lead. Jake trying to make it up. There's initiation for Frankenstein. Deep into outside zone 1. Jake doing the same thing. Looks like he's making up a little bit of proximity here off the bank. Frankenstein grabbing the clip. Jake grabbing the clip. Frankenstein nicely into inside 2. Both of them. Outside zone 2. Jake going a little bit too wide, catching the bank, and it throws the car inside. Frankenstein staying just off of it. Finishing nicely in zone with some very nice angle there. Sorry about the kiss, Frankenstein. Nice run. What's my GT? Oh, you're talking about Rob. Gotcha. And now we're going to see Jake the Snake leading, and we're going to have my boy chasing this time. Very nice run there from Frankenstein. Let's see what we got. Hopefully Jake not too worried about the wall on this one. Here we go. Here we go. Jake surging down the line, initiating quickly into outside zone 1. Little light with the angle, but then picking up more as he moves through. Frankenstein surging through the zone very nicely. Both drivers grabbing both clips. Jake into inside clip 2. Frankenstein right behind him. There they are floating into outside zone 3, the final zone. Good proximity here from Frankenstein. Very nicely done across the line. So let me give you some drift math here, guys. And I can't speak for the judges, but basically a lot of times this stacks up to lead versus chase. We had a great run there, right? Don't get me wrong. But in the first run, unfortunately, we saw Jake catch the bank. And this breaks my heart. That's my fellow team member. I love you, Jake. I'm sorry to see it. But in this situation, we have chase to chase, lead to lead. A lot of the times the judges will look at it. And I don't mean to speak for them. This is just kind of from my old judging days. And in that situation, we had good leads. No matter what, we had some good leads. But when you stack those chases, we had an incomplete. We had a DNF, a did not finish there on Jake with the run. And that is why we're going to be seeing Frankenstein pushing through. Even though Jake laid down a nice lead, those chase to chases stack up. And in that incomplete, it weighs out. That's a lot of this judging is done that way. Frankenstein moving up into our top 16 to fill it. Jake, I love you. Of course, we'll talk later. Shout out to the boys. Frankenstein, move it up. That spot is yours, my man. The top 16 bracket is finished. We are good to go and starting these battles. So we're going to have our first one up. Not exactly sure. It looks like we do have Quasi with the buy run. Looks like it is going to be a buy run. I'm going to switch back over to my main screen here. Thank you so much, Hot Like Soup. Yep, both my Discord and the community Discord is linked down below. I believe we have a buy run. Let me check judges chat just to make sure. Because I didn't see anyone next to him in the bracket, right? So I think it is. All right, here we go. Definitely is because, as you can see, Shreddit's only entered Quasi's name down below, so that's a dead giveaway. It's a buy run. But let's see what Quasi's got. A nice initiation. Very, very good speed. Great. Oh, getting deep with it. Coming off of it, smacking into that inside clip. Very good on the third hash mark. Up to the second on inside clip, too. Oh, my God. Quasi showing us how it's done. Finish her out, bud. Caught a little bit of the bank there. You see that? Got a little bit of the bank, but he pulled it back in. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful run there from Quasi on the buy. My neck feels so... Oh, because of the surgery. Well, we're going to see him going up into our grade 8. Quasi, well done. We're going to see our next drivers coming up. This is going to be our first top 16 battle. The one and only Fish is going to be leading here today, and that is the Mark 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Does Fish have a buy run as well? No updated name under him, so I believe he has a buy run. Let's see what we got. Initiation. Oh, very close to the wall. Outside zone 1. High speed. Kept it a little shallow, but there he is. There, kicking that ass end. Really finding the angle on the third notch on inside clip. Ooh, coming out wide, but ripping break and getting in on the clip. Still grabbing it. Looked like third notch. Smoothly sliding into outside zone 2. And finishing it. Very, very high speed. Very aggressive run from Fish. That was sick, dude. That was sick. Beautiful run. If you guys want to see that again, just drag your screen. If you're on YouTube, just drag the little slider back. Hit the back arrow. Go back 15. Well, it'd be about 40 seconds. Go back about 40 seconds. Watch that again. That was fire. That was fire. Very well done, my friend. Fish moving up into our next spot in the grade 8. See who we got up on the line next. We'll see that updated in the bottom left. Shout out to Shreddit for doing all that. AOM Gambit and Jordan up next. This is going to be a fierce battle. Jordan is a known, like, aggressive chaser. He's on it. He likes the door. He hungers for it. AOM Gambit, the returning champion. So this is a big battle. Is Gambit going to continue on? Is Jordan going to take him down and out of the count for the championship? This is well, at least for this round. Excuse me, for this round. It's an important battle here. And two great drivers. I'm excited to see this. AOM Gambit in the lead. Jordan in the chase. Let's get these guys out. And they're off. Unison start there. Both jumped perfectly. AOM Gambit going for the flick. There's the initiation. Jordan diving in on that door. Oh! Some big contact. Throwing the car back. Gambit able to continue. But it looks like the force was transferred back to Jordan during the contact. AOM Gambit able to continue on through the zones. I'm going to do my best to catch up here, guys. Sorry about that. Got a little wild there. AOM Gambit riding that outside zone all the way through to the finish. So that contact That was wild. We're going to see Jordan leading this time with AOM Gambit chasing. Was it decel? Was it... What happened? Was it a surge? Let me know what you guys saw. Let me know what you think. We're going to run it. We won't hear the decision yet. We're going to see the other battle, the other run, and then we will hear what goes on with it. So we got Jordan up in the lead. This one looks like he's going to fix up his whip here. No problem, Jordan. Take your time. Gambit's going to be in the chase here on this one. We'll see what we got. Gambit keeping those tires warm. Oh, that is going to be considered a... Well, no, what's going on? Yeah, it's a rerun, I believe. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, both drivers are on the line. No, it is not. Okay, cool. Here we go. Both drivers on the jump. Jordan with the lead here. Gambit with the chase. There's that flick initiation from Jordan into outside zone 1. Gambit staying on him. Jordan looking real smooth, real consistent, staying off the wall. Here we go, off the bank into the clip. Ooh, both drivers grabbing it in unison. Mirrored transition through inside clip 2. Right before it. That was awesome. They snapped in there. Outside zone 2. This is a battle. Jordan, it looked like a little contact there pushing him out, but he kept it. He ate it. Threw across the... Wow, guys. That was drifting, baby. That was drifting. That was insane. If you need to, rewind it. Go check that out again. That was insane. I'm going to be switching over to the bracket. The judges may need a second to call on that. We'll keep an eye on it. Amazing driving from both of you. Sick, dude. I want to be out there. They ain't got nothing, bro. Wait till Nova get out there, bro. Wow, just wait. Just wait. Fantastic driving. AOM Gambit Jordan, top right of your screen. Between those two names, there is a blank line. The first name on this side of the bracket for the grade 8. Excited to see what we got going through. Thank you, Quasi. Appreciate you doing all that, man, for real. Appreciate you bringing in a homie. That's what it's all about, man. We all got to be that way. When we see new drifters, don't be put off by them. Pull them in. Show them how to do it. Show them some tunes. Offer some help. That's what's going to keep us growing. That's what's going to keep us alive. I'm on the edge of my seat for this one. What do you guys think happened with the contact? What do you think that was? Decel, surging, like what? I think that's really what the judges are doing. I'll take a look at the chat, but I can already tell. Yeah, they're definitely reviewing. They're definitely reviewing. I'm a try killer. I promise. I haven't got to... So one of my brothers was in town. The other one, I've been playing Destiny with the homies in Discord all week, and he's kind of shy, so I promised I'd make time to play Discord with him. So, or play Destiny with him tonight. So if I can, if it's not too late, I will pop in, yeah. But I can't promise anything tonight for Magic or cards. Tonight might just be calling Auntie and then hanging with Zaner for a couple hours. Hell yeah. I'll try to make it, Kill. I want to be there. Wish there were more hours in the waking day. Man, this is a tough one here. Oh, and it... Oh, okay, okay. Not yet, not yet. We don't have it yet. I started to freak out. We don't have it yet. I thought I saw it. 3 a.m. Jesus. Yeah, it's about when I got off. One or midnight my time. I just got, it ain't the only problem with having too many friends is not having enough time. That's the only problem. I love my homies. It's just hard to make time for everybody sometimes. Crazy battle. That's what I'm saying, Brian. Like, I don't know which way this is going to go because it depends on who they put at fault for that incident in the first run. So, I mean, we're all just kind of sitting here like, what are the judges thinking on that? They're reviewing it heavily because they want to make the right call. And, of course, it's a judge sport, as we've been saying all day. It's a judge sport. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Jordan has taken it. He is moving up into the top 8, the grade 8, and this is monumental. He has taken Gambit down. I mean, no offense, Gambit, but Jordan able to dethrone the current champion in points, the winner of the last round. This is intense. Congratulations to you on that. I won't freak out too much. Gambit, of course, beautiful runs as always. But Jordan, congratulations on that. Next up, we got Chase on the line here. And it looks like Zuma chasing him. Let me get back over to our main screen, guys. That is insane. That is insane. Congratulations to you, Jordan. Well earned, well earned. Drivers on the line, though. We got Chase in a Spec R. We got Zuma in a Spec R. Love the paint, by the way, Zuma. Here we go. YSS up there again. And we're off the line with Chase in the lead, ironically, and Zuma in the chase. Here we go with the... Oh, a big initiation. Big flick. Some contact. Whoo! That's tough on that right there. I don't really know how that works. We're going to wait to hear from the judges. That might be a rerun. It might be the run. I'm going to see. We'll kind of know by the way the drivers form up how the judges are calling that. It looks like they're going to keep it going. Zuma, they're going to be trading. Zuma's going to be in the lead spot. We're going to see Chase in the chase. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Celine, I want a cheeseburger. The battle of the Spec Rs. We got them back up. Look at those things just bumping. They're ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Zuma with a quick launch. Chase dragging down the strip. There's our initiation from Soar. There's our initiation from Chase. Looking to close that gap coming off the bank here. We have Soar tagging the zone. Ooh, Chase just outside of it, but with a lot of speed closing the gap. Did both drivers miss inside clip 2 on that? A lot of speed coming around that bend through the transition. They're both in outside zone 2. Chase battling hard here against the door, but Soar staying consistent on the line and holding the chase. Wow. What a battle. What a battle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yes, Rob, let me show you here real quick. It is a Mercedes truck. She ain't as maneuverable, but she all right. She's stable. We got a good speed on her. We're going to pop over to the bracket to see what that's going to look like. That was an exhilarating challenge. I'm sure the judges are going to need a moment to look at that contact and see what went down there. We've seen a lot of craziness today, and that's kind of, you know, we've gotten all the way through a lot of these rounds with not a whole lot of gnarliness, but here we see in round 4 some contact, some, you know, a lot of the bank is in play. The bank is really, and that's where we're seeing a lot of that stuff go down, is around that area. We'll be through it. We'll be on to round 5 here in just a couple weeks. I believe I might be speaking a little too soon, but drivers, a heads up. I think we might be looking at dropping round 5 qualifying on the 25th. So keep that in mind. We'll have an official announcement this week for you guys, but I do believe we were discussing potentially dropping that around the 25th for qualifying. And then, of course, Grassroots lands right on the 1st, so we may be doing Pro-Am on the 2nd, the day after, too, back-to-back like we had just a couple weeks ago. Kept hearing the turbo and the engine couldn't place it. Understood, understood. Just my Mercedes-Benz. All right, Chase and Soar, Zuma, top right. That line under Jordan. There's an empty spot between Chase and Soar. Who's going to get it? What are we looking at? I know, right? Selena ain't got cheeseburgers for the rest of us. You ain't bring enough for the class. No, you didn't miss us, Selena or Melissa. We're right here. Thank you so much for being here. We're rounding the corner of hour 3, and I'm trying to get you guys out of here by the 4-hour mark. I really, truly am. I love the competition. We all do, but it's late on Sunday for some of us. I'm trying to get you guys out of here as fast as possible. We got families, we got lives, we got things to attend to too, so we're trying to burn through this while also having maximum fun. All right, waiting on a decision. I'm checking judges' chat. Sorry about that. It's going to get tough here. We're in the grade 8. We're in the final 8 battles. Then we got the top 4. Then we got our finals. Of course, our 3rd place is always taken by the highest qualifying position in 3rd and 4th. Apologize, guys. I appreciate the judges taking their time, though. You guys take as much time as you need. We want accurate calls. Watch the clip as many times as you need to until you feel comfortable making a confident call. That's why you're there. We appreciate you for it. Don't sweat it. No pressure, judges. Time for agua. Yeah, delicious, refreshing. Oh shit. I dropped it. But it's a bottle, so like we got it. We're good. I don't want to take off the screen. All right, how was your guys' weekend? Talk to me. What's going on while we wait for the judges to deliberate? Let me know what's going on. I went to a car convention. I hung out with my brother, fixing my bike tonight, laundry tonight, gaming with homie, filmed a vlog, did a TCG stream yesterday, and whooped ass, because hell yeah, Pokemon's where it's at. I did, Melissa. We're going to be hanging out Tuesday, too, for a bonfire, but yeah, it was awesome kicking it yesterday. I'm gonna check in on the judges' chat, make sure everything's okay. Looks like they're deliberating. Now's a great time if you guys want to grab a drink of water, use the bathroom. Now's a good time to do that. If you haven't already. Okay. As I said, getting back into it. If you're sitting back down, we're waiting for a call here in our top 8 at the FDE Round 4 Pro Am Orlando Speed World Competition. And there it is. We just got our updated score. The next driver in our Grade A is going to be Chase, moving up, taking that spot. Zuma, some great driving. I love to see it from both of you. Congratulations, Chase, on moving up into that spot, my friend. I think we're now going to be moving down into Mons Pie and Digital's battle in the top 16 to see who's going to be moving up from those two into the Grade 8. Check here. No, it doesn't look like we have them in the convoy. It looks like we might be popping out, actually. We've ran everyone in the convoy. I think we're jumping out to regroup for our final convoy, potentially. Yes, we are.